Hello there, chat. How's everybody doing? Greetings and salutations. Two, how you doing, Burb? Knights Angel, Tyro, how is everybody? Let's see. Boop, boop, boop. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Red leather, yellow leather, red leather, yellow leather. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Red leather, yellow leather, red leather, yellow leather. Sounds good. Me too. I'm hungry too. But nothing I can do about that now. Let's see. Alright. Twitch says we're excellent. Streamlabs is running more optimally than usual. The chat is scrolling. The game is running. I like it. Ha ha! Alright. So, I think we are ready to go. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and say... Greetings and salutations, everyone. My name is Featherhoof, and welcome back to another night of Final Fantasy XIV live streaming. Still in the throes of the Shadowbringers storyline. Not very far, because we're still only, like, level 73 part of the storyline. But, I became so obsessed with gear grinding last time that I sort of accidentally overleveled myself, so I'm now like 76 and a half. So there's that, and we also got the other side quest we didn't do last week to finish up. And on top of that, we still have to go defeat Titania because, hopefully, unlike last week, we'll actually get a group that doesn't just, one, doesn't wipe, and two, doesn't, vote to abandon after just 2 wipes. So, we'll see what happens. But for now, I'm here at the Crystarium, and seeing as I'm now 76, means we have 2 more quests to do with Mr. Lou Reek over here. So we're going to start with that. There he is! Warren, come rejoin the bosom companion in the great hunt. It is well that you have, for I have obtained new information concerning a sighting of Andrea on Kalusia. The fiend has transformed yet another deadly mark, a great bear in this instance, into an even deadlier eater. And so it falls to Reek and Warren to slay the newborn eater and continue the pursuit of Norvrant's most notorious virtue. To Kalusia and to glory! Okay. As you can see, when I went gear hunting, I wanted to complete the set, and I look pretty dapper as fuck, if I might add. Like, this armor set for level 73 is dapper AF. I'm sorry, I just have to say that. Hey, Aaron, what's happening, Bo? Let's see, where are we going? Kalusia. Where in Kalusia? Oh, good, not far. Hey, Snow! How you doing? Alright, where is dude? He's over there. There he is. I see him. Oh, crap. Hold on a minute. Seeing that dude just reminded me. I gotta go get my burb. I forgot my burb. How could I forget my burb? Shame on me. Come on, let's go. There you are. A little long in the load department today. Okie dokie, Aaron. Not a problem. I'm just happy to see you, Bo. Birdie! 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 Yum, nom, 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 nom. Happy Birdie. And now you will come with me, Burby. Now to go back to right. Where's... There you are. All right. Let's do this again. Whee! Oh, I was like, "Yay, ready!" Oh, that's right. It doesn't. I don't have the mount speed things yet. Let us brook no further delay and commence our search. Separately, as before in Amarang. Oh, damn it! If you catch the eater first, I grant you leave to kill it without me. I trust you will not be disappointed if the reverse were to occur. Surely not, surely not. I myself will be most put out if I happen to lose to you a second time. And so, on that note, may the best hunter win, which will be me. Because screw that guy. Damn rich motherfucker throwing his money around. Ooh. Okay, one of the benefits of over-leveling is now I can run through this area without being aggroed by everything in fucking sight. Is that it? No, that's a surprise. Oh, nope, never mind. They still aggro me. I was wrong. I'm still not high enough level for that to happen. I thought I was, but maybe not. Damn. There's various surroundings, but I find no trace of the bear you seek. Well, doesn't that just blow? But what if I went over here? Would it be there? And you better run. Despite looking far and wide, you failed to find any trace of the bear you seek. Perhaps Lurik was indeed the better hunter this day. Lies! If he found it, then that was just because he was lucky. Boing, boing. If only, Tyro. I wish like Dodo Gun had also crossed the rift with us, just so we can still have Dodo Gun. But no Dodo Gun, sadly enough. Hello. What do we have here now? Hate to say it, Warren, but it seems we're late to the party. Landbird and his mates slew the bear before we could. So it's true, then. You've cast your lot in with the boy. You poor, daft sod. But I don't understand. The eater was a newborn. How could you possibly have learned of it and gotten here before we did? Well, see, that's the problem with relying on hired help. They're loyal to your coin, not you. And you're not the only one willing to open his purse. And more importantly, Reek, what's this I hear about you hunting Andrea? With help, I mean... wait. With help, I mean, rather than all by your lonesome. I have a distinct memory of you storming off in a huff, saying you didn't need me or anyone else to finish the job. Tell me if I'm wrong. Do as you like. Help or no, you've no chance of beating me to the prize. Because unlike you, I'm not all talk, and neither are my mates. Speaking of mates, How much did it cost you to buy his friendship? Do tell. Piss off, Lambert! Why are you still here? You got your mark, didn't you? You should choose your friends more carefully, Senna. When it all goes wrong, don't say I didn't warn you. That makes a good point, Hoofy. I haven't touched your face in a while. This is true. You're right. You have questions, I'm sure. As you may have surmised, Lambert was once a comrade of mine. I took him into my service, and that we might hone our skills, battling sin eaters in preparation for facing Andrea. However, I soon came to see that he was not all that capable of a hunter, and so it dissolved our working relationship. Unfortunately, he did not take it in his stride, and instead resolved to recruit new champions that he might beat me at my own game. It would seem that his fortunes have improved greatly of late, so much so that I fear we can no longer afford to dedicate time to tracking lesser eaters, and must devote our undivided attention to the pursuit of Andrea. As such, we should be getting back to the Crystarium. But before we depart, I have one other matter to attend to in Yulmore. If I might trouble you to accompany me? Ah, but of course you will. Let us be off! I'm sort of like a, wanted man over there. I don't know if I should be going there. Where's the marker? Where's the marker? Oh, it's actually okay. Teleport into the Yulmore. Oh, that's right. I can't teleport to into Yulmore yet. Damn it. So I guess it's on Birdfoot we go. Traveling by Choco Feet. Not yet, Aaron, unfortunately. Now that I'm not pressed for time like we were last week, where I was like, oh, I just want to do this before I finish the night, before the night was over. Now we have all the time in the world. I'm going to do all the side quests I couldn't do last time before we go back and attempt it again. Hi, Sasha. Wee. It's a Tragopan. Hello, Tragopan. I killed a bunch of y'all. The depressing shanty town outside of Yulmore. Yep. Oh, I just want to put this out now because I thought I'd better, so no one has any expectations. If any of y'all have the desire, the urge or desire to donate tonight, I will not be doing my usual death flailing. I am in a great deal of discomfort and pain right now because I am a little on the sunburnt side. Just wearing my shirt right now is actually discomforting, so I will not be doing my death flails. My apologies. Hey, Nick! Good to see you. Did you fail to... What? Where's dude? He's over here. Oh, is he upstairs? What were you doing on the day of All Stars? I was out at a little water park with the Cindy, and I had thought I had sufficiently put on enough sunblock. As you can see, I'm not sunburnt in the face or the head or the neck, which is usually where I get sunburnt, or the shoulders. But the rest of my torso, I apparently did not get very well. I did not sunscreen it up very well. I just said, Nick. Is nobody listening? Like I said, I was out of the water park with the Cindy, and Apparently, the sun disagreed with the amount of sunblock I used. Warren, allow me to introduce you to my father and mother. Father, this is my traveling companion and dear friend, Warren. He and I have resolved to hunt a particularly deadly sin eater. Indeed, I cannot overstate how terribly dangerous this eater is. That to pursue it is to court death itself. However, when we at last triumph over the fiend, all of Norvrand shall sing our praises. Won't that be wonderful, Father? So long as you do not sully our good name, you are free to hunt whatever quarry you desire. I can do without all that petty details. Oh. He's a spoiled rich kid whose parents don't give a damn. Got it. Okay. Now then, how much do you require this time? Out with it. Never mind. Just give the boy my coin purse, would you? I'm sure it will suffice for his trivial pursuits. That is why you are here, is it not? Another handout? Don't play coy. You've never been good at it. Ooh, my God, my Warren's mailed. You know, I honestly don't know why I came here. Keep your coin, Father. We're leaving, Warren. Right now. Ooh. Yeah. I could, yes. Oh, he's all the way back in the Crystarium. Why am I even bothering? There's that dude in the background wearing his face. Oh, you mean like the pole dancing stripper guy? He's just some mask that they wear. Because why not? That way! Hello, that way! Whee! 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 I mean, you know, I'm already a wanted man in that town. You know, I could just, you know, murder that guy. I mean, fuck him. Haha! I'm going up the wheelchair ramp. And I'm not handicapped! Ha 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 ha! I'm such a rebel. Hey, Tristram, how goes it, Bo? Forgive me, Warren, but I could forego the wine on this occasion. Father's lackluster reception has put me in a rather dour spirits. That I'm sure you don't have the money to pay for it anyway. As you may have gathered from our exchange, I am a free citizen of Yulmore, owing to my parents' considerable wealth. I have enjoyed a relatively privileged upbringing. Privileged and unbearably boring, which is why I quit the city and resolved to become a bounty hunter. I am no fool, though. I am well aware of my fortunate circumstances, which is why I elect to conceal them from the people of Crystarium. Conceal them? Dude, you throw around money like water! What do you mean, conceal them? Pfft. People are wont to jump to uncharitable conclusions. I feel as though you and I have established a rapport, though, and so I thought it's best to bring you into my confidence. I pray you refrain from telling others. Now then, since I pray you won't tell others. You know, dude, you keeping your secret of being a rich entitled kid you're doing that about as well as somebody like trying to remain in the closet but wearing all rainbow shit and holding hands with their boyfriend. I mean, really, that's you're not doing a good job of hiding it yourself, Bo. Now then, since Lambert has decided to turn this into a race, we have no choice but to oblige him and slay Andrea before he does. This calls for a veritable army of hired hands! Right, dude. Alas, in a fit of frustration, I refused Father's coin. Without additional resources, we have no choice but to conduct the search ourselves. Moreover, I am rather embarrassed to admit that I can pay you only a token sum at this time. But I trust that you will not that will not deter. Wait, I trust that will not deter you from joining me anon. I was never in it for Gil. I don't know. I was never in it for Gil. Trying to keep the fact that he's from Mulemore a secret. Nah. He said he's trying to keep a secret. He just said he's trying to keep his vast wealth a secret, and where it comes from. So, yeah. Really? I mean, of course you weren't. Perish the thought. Yay! Warren, my friend! Thank the gods you are here! Ever since we parted ways, I've been exhausting myself running all over the Crystarium, questioning anyone and everyone, hoping someone might have seen Andrea. But alas... Well, of course! Surely this is a limit of what a man with meager financial resources can accomplish. But never mind all that. For it but recently dawned on me that the vision you beheld of Renda Ray's past could hold the clues for which we have been desperately searching. When you first described it to me, I felt as though I had heard it before. And I had! My wet nurse had told me the exact same story when I was still a boy. It was a tale of a courageous hunter who, together with her comrades, embarked on a quest to slay a notorious mark, a great horned beast. They came upon their quarry in a desert, and there attempted to lay it low. Alas, the beast had a singular strength, and the hunter a fatal weakness, and so it was in the ensuing struggle her comrades were killed, leaving her, the sole survivor, to swear vengeance. Would you not agree that your vision is a perfect match for this tale? Sure, why not? Yeah. Then there can be no doubt. Renda Ray is the celebrated hunter, the hero I so admired in my childhood. After that tragic day, the hunter resolved not to rely upon others and instead slew the beast by herself. She somehow found a way to compensate for her weakness. Anyway, my recollection of the tale is likely riddled with errors. We should ask Miss Olvara to recount it in full. She was a bounty hunter herself before she entered into the service, you know. Oh, our service. I gotta learn to read. Also, in light of all this, I should share with you an interesting theory concerning all the virtues I heard from a fellow hunter. Apparently, each appears to be driven by particular memories, moments they forever changed each of their fallen heroes. Makes sense, doesn't it? Renda Ray being a hunter of notorious mark in life and in death, I don't know why it never occurred to me before. But if that is indeed the reason for why she behaves as she does, then the more we learn about Renda Ray's adventures, the better our chance of predicting where she'll turn up. All the more reason to go and see my former wet nurse. Miss Olvara lives in Gatetown on Kalusia. Let us be off then! Okay. Well, right back to where we were. Yucky nose stuff. Blech. Boing. Well, don't you look big and ominous? Look at you. Oh, you big Ochu looking motherfucker. Called a German ant. Let's see here. I will find all the wet nurse. Have a good one, Aaron. It was good seeing you again, buddy. Hello. Warren, this is Miss Ulvara, the wet nurse who raised me practically the entirety of my childhood. She was bonded to my family and lived with us in the city at the time, but when I came of age, she was forced to leave.
My, you've grown into such a strapping young man. But I can't imagine you came to Gaytown just to pay me a visit, my little Reek.
Not in front of him, if you please. But to answer your question, we did in fact come to see you. There were stories you told me as a child of a courageous hunter. Was that hunter perchance the warrior of light, Renda Ray?
Of all reasons you could have. Aye, these stories were of Renda Ray, the greatest bounty hunter of her day. The legend so many aspire to become.
Something that also rhymes with day.
Less so after the flood. If it was still fresh in everyone's mind when I was younger, and for all the good they had done in life, none could deny the chaos they sowed in death, as sin-eaters. But despite all of that, me and my mates still looked up to her. We knew all her fates and swore to preserve them, in secret if need be, that she might inspire future generations as she had ours. So many years and years later, when you wanted to hear tales of adventure and heroism, I couldn't help but share with you the ones nearest and dearest to my heart. I only wish I hadn't had to change all the names.
And it's true. The hero who I looked up to as a child, whose tales of daring do drove me to take up the bow as you had, to pester you for training that I might become a bounty hunter. It was her. Miss Ulvara, Warren and I are hunting Andrea, and we believe that one of the stories you shared with me may help guide our search. Namely, the one about the great horned beast that killed her friends. Will you tell it to me again?
Wicked White, is that? Oh, my little Reek. Very well. Even as a young hunter, Renda Ray's incredible hearing was unparalleled. She could track her quarry through a forest by the most minute sounds of their passing, for miles away, even by some accounts. Even the most subtle and stealthy hunters never eluded her for long. A misplaced foot, a snapped branch. Eventually, Renda Ray would know, and her aim was always good and true. As she grew older and honed her skills further, she set her eyes on bigger prizes. She became a hunter of notorious marks, and together with her comrades earned fame and fortune. As their reputation swelled, so too did their egos. Only the most dangerous game would suffice, and so they resolved to hunt the Scourge of Norvrot, the Devourer of Souls, Balam Keats. But what Renda Ray did not realize was her greatest strength would prove her undoing. For when she faced Balam Keats, the beast roared with such force that it brought her to her knees. Helpless, she could only watch as it claimed the lives of her beloved comrades and fled. After burying the hunters and vowing that she would one day avenge them, she took to the road once more. She met Ardbert and his fellow warriors of light, and for a time she accompanied the fledgling heroes on their adventures.
Aw, happier times, I guess.
To them, she was a breath of fresh air, a vibrant young woman who savored every moment and found joy in the simple pleasures. They knew not of her fallen friends, or how their deaths weighed heavy upon her still. The party wandered the realm, performing many great deeds and growing ever stronger, as did Renda Ray. While in Kaluja, she even devised a means to defend against the powerful roar that had been her downfall that fateful day.
She stuck an ice pick in her ears.
And then, while engaged in an adventure in Roktika, a rumor reached Renda Ray's ears. Balam Keats, Scourge of Norvrot, Devourer of Souls, had been spotted wandering the Sitia swamps. 'Twas a golden opportunity. but to seize it would be to face the beast alone. She could not wait for Ardbert and the others, nor could she ask that they forsake their sworn duty.
Yes, Snowcat.
But perhaps it was just as well, for the memory of her defeat still haunted her. The courageous hunter had allowed a single fear to take root in her heart, the fear of losing her new companions as she had her old. So it was that Renda Ray ventured forth in secret, resolved to slay her hated foe, Balam Keast, alone. And with all her strength and guile, the legendary hunter did just that. Vengeance claimed, she rejoined Ardbert and the others, and never spoke of the terrible battle twixt her and the dread beast. From that day forward, she was Renda Ray, the warrior of light, and the deeds of her and her comrades would be celebrated forevermore.
It's strange to think that the woman I admired when I was young was become the sin eater I swore to slay.
What she became doesn't change who she was. Even if the tales were a little embellished over the years, they were rooted in truth. She was, and will always be a hero to me. And to you, I hope.
Thank you, Miss Elvira, for everything. I promise I will visit you again soon. So, Warren, remember that theory I told you before about the virtues being driven by powerful memories? If Andrea's reenacting the journey leading up to her confrontation with Balam Geats, the one that took her from Orion to Kalusia, then her next destination must be... Laktika Greatwood. Right! That was where she laid low the beast at last. In the Sitia swamps, to be precise. And so this is where we shall go. Let us away! Oh, I can't go there yet. Oops.
Now listen, Reek. There's an awful lot of people don't know about Renda Ray. Or the world, for that matter. So wherever you go and whatever you see, remember not to take it at face value. Don't just accept what others tell you as good and true. Listen to your heart and decide for yourself. And be safe. Warren, was it? It is such a pleasure to be the friend of Reek's. His parents never hesitated to provide him with all the wealth and opportunities they could. But when it came to love and support, well, all I can say is that it is a miracle that the boy turned out as well as he did. One can never have too many friends or too much support. That goes for you as well, I should think.
That is true. I have all you guys, and I'm super appreciative of it. I love all y'all. Yeah, so about that. Yeah, I cannot go there yet. Unless it'll let me. Let me go see if it'll let me. But I think it's actually like blocked off. I think they actually will not allow me to go there. Yes, Nick. Yes, I do. In my heart. Let's see if it'll actually let me go there or not. Now I'm curious. Or am I now blocked from continuing that until I can further the story? You know what I meant, Nick. You dummy. Yeah, that looks thoroughly blocked off there. Nick. Shame on you. Yeah. Hey, you open this door for me? Please? If you'd enter the Raktika Greatwood, I would advise you proceed with the utmost caution. It's right for all minutes, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, but open the door for me, damn it. Nope, they're not gonna. Fine, we'll go back to Wokeldorf. We will continue that quest line as it becomes available. In the meantime, the land of fucking side quests. Ah, travelers come. A traveler comes who has the air of dependability about him. Look upon this map, if you will. It belonged to my master, a knight of Vorbert, and it points to a piece of evidence in a matter that he was investigating. How was it holding a map? It doesn't have hands. How was it holding a map? Alas, my master is long dead, and the place indicated upon the map lies drowned beneath Longmere Lake. We Amaro are not made for the water, and I am unable to reach this place. If you consider yourself a strong swimmer, you will not search it. Will you not search in my stead? I am in your debt. The place you seek is in the vicinity of Deepwood Swim. Please dive down there and see what you find. There is that snow. You got a point. If you have a moment to spare, I have a favor to ask of you. Seldom as we see men here, I wish to take advantage of your what? Adroit? Of your adroit. I'm gonna say adroit. Appendages while I can. In Longmere Lake, they grow many beautiful flowers. I want you to pick one for me. It matters not which color. I will trust you to your instincts. My thanks in advance. Wait, if they can hold maps, how can they not pick a flower? Now I'm confused. Traveler, have you a moment? I patrol the area to the north regularly. For a long while, there was nothing of note. Of late, however, I've been seeing a mysterious figure on the other side of the cliff. I can't make out who or what that figure is. What that figure is, and it troubles me. Men are said to see better than us Amaro. Will you not lend me your keen eyes? I mean, they don't have beaks, they have camel faces. My thanks. All you need to do is stand and look out at the cliffs by Longmere Lake in the church of Damn Rowan Field. Because they don't talk like that, Tyro. Last episode, we got to hear what their voices are like. They're just people voices. I will see to the other locations in the meantime. When you are finished, please come and meet me back here. Alright, enjoy your noms, and don't forget to tell us what your noms were. Hello, Rispa. How you doing? Traveler, will you do me a favor? At the church of Damn Rowan Field, you will find eggshells scattered about. I would have you gather them for me. Capable as you are, I understand you often find yourself drawn into grueling struggles. I dare say a little task such as this would come as a refreshing change. Oh, so you're the one doing me a favor? In the past, I asked a favor of another traveler in the self-same way. He saw straight through my ploy. I was old then, and I'm older now. My body does not move as it once did. Thus do I turn to healthy young visitors such as you. If you would bring me the eggshells, I'd be very grateful. It is tea and bread, my usual lunch for the last 10 years. Oh, okay. Hello, Ken. Ah, if it isn't a young one, fairly bursting with vigor. Will you not hear the plea of this tired old Lamar? Oh, it's another old one. Okay. At a shout of Wokeldorf, there abide winged lizards known as the green gliders. As I would be grateful if you would hunt one and bring me its tail. As many winters I've seen, I no longer have the ability to chase them down. Rest assured you, I will not go unrewarded for your troubles. Rest assured I fucking won't. Or else. Something. I don't know what, but something. Unsure. Traveler, please lend an ear to my tale. Something is afoot that gives me cause for concern. Of late, a friend of mine has been meeting pixies in secret, and I fear that he is being subjected to that mischief. When I confront him about it, he insists that all is well. I find myself not comforted. Strange as it may sound, if he won't open up to a friend,
Perhaps he might do so for a stranger. He left the settlement a short while ago and headed towards Gaia. Please, we will not seek him out and have words with him.
Okay.
Beep. Oh, that's a...
Me. Let's go this way. No, let's go that way. He's up a tree, I think. Oh, Petey. Oh, Petey. Where are you? Please come back. Oh, Petey. There you are. That rock, that egg looks like a rock. Or that rock looks like an egg. Well, that child of mine should appear in any moment. The little one is fortunate indeed. You laid that? Ma'am? How did you... That's twice the size of your body. How did you lay that? How did you lay that egg? I have the honor of watching over the life forming within this egg. It would be great. It would be a happy day when it finally comes into the world. Alas, it doesn't like to grow up knowing men, and that thought saddens me. But I have an idea. If you can spare the time, will you not bring me something warm with which to line yonder nest? The fleece of a rabbit's tail, the feathers of a taut avis, or the pelt of a puka. Any one of those shall serve. It's okay. No, I'm going to question it. She is a full-grown. I forget what the name of the species is. Can fit inside that damn thing. The camel bird. She's a full-grown camel bird. Can fit in that damn thing. That's crazy. Hey, Sandman. How you been? I haven't talked to you since last week.
Oh, it's you. Your timing is most fortuitous. I was just about to doze off. Come to ask about I hate that name. Titania, have you? I have been teaching you the ways of the flock. We each have the tasks we perform, and now that Titania is one of us, he must have one too. Speaking of which, you're well acquainted with the pixies in Lita Loran, are you not? I would be grateful if you were to help Titania settle into his new role. I have a mind to make him an envoy to the pixies, you see. The post is vacant at the moment, and it often is, given the challenges. All people are very different. The pixies live to play, whereas all we desire is to peace. Most of us have no tolerance for that mischief. In the course of collecting the items to make reparations to the Numo, Titania had occasion to treat with the pixies and came away unscathed. But he had you at his side at the time. But I cannot help but worry how he will fare alone, navigating the vagaries of Bigsy's temperament. It would be reassuring to know you were watching over him, at least in the beginning. As a pixie owes me a favor. Truly! This pixie is an ally. I dare to hope that it will smooth the way for Titania. Please relay the details of our conversation to Titania. He should be somewhere in the settlement. Boing! Ooh, there's an angry tomorrow. He's all angry. I can tell just look how angry he looks. Ooh, angry. You! You look like a formidable man. Please, will you not lend me a hand? You see, with few of your kind coming to Ilmeg of late, the Froth have taken to harassing us tomorrow instead. For a while we put up with their devilry. The final straw came when they stole one of our eggs. This cannot be this cannot be born? Okay. So I will go near the banks of Longmere Lake to lure out the Froth. When they show themselves, I want you to give them a trouncing they'll never forget. Hey Ellie, what's happening, Bo? I'm loath to trouble a visitor such as you, but will you not lend me a hand? You see, a friend of mine is unwell. Accidentally consumed a poisonous plant, it would seem. A Numo named Ayala Owl makes a medicine that can purge the poison. I would take it myself to apply any for it, but I dare not leave my friend's side. If you could go in my stead, I would be in your debt. Okay.
Oh, there's your friend. I was gonna say, where's your friend? Aw, they look sad when they're all sicketed and dying. Aw. Okay, I'll do it. Later. Let's talk to Titania, because they're right there. Oh, it's you! You have a message from Sandman, you say? I does. I see. He did say that he would have a task for me. The prospect of dealing with the pixies is daunting, but it gives me heart to have this Thorn's help. Let's go and meet them at once. Well, someone's an eager beaver, aren't they? Hello! Hi, how y'all doing? Are you the things I need to kill? Are you the thing I need to kill? Oh no, you I need to kill. Beep. And a beep. I will kill you because I can. Hey, Flack, what's happening, Bo? Killed you. Morning, little pup. What's happening, Bo? Welcome back. So, what did you bring? I got this. Ah, the fleece of a rabbit's tail. While it is no secret whence it derives its name, the creature is shrouded in mystery thick as its fleece. Thank you. It shall make an excellent lining for the nest. And when the little one is born, I will be certain to tell it the tale of your visit and your gift. It will bring it great joy to have a connection to a child of man. This I know. Please accept this by way of gratitude. Cool. Quick, easy, to the point. Love it. Okay, there's closest ones over there. Spending my last interwebs gigs on my hotspot to watch streams. Not bad. Doing pretty good myself. Just gaming, having fun, hanging out with y'all. Hello, where's dude? It says dude is this way. The werewood. Oh, there they are. You see. Bloop. Oh. Aha! No, he's not. He, she, or it is not by its lonesome. It's got me. Beep. 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 I booped it with sky boops. Trying to wake up and wishing it wasn't so bloody hot already. I hear that. I pray the gods that I pray and thank the gods I have that air conditioning back there. If only it worked all the time, but thank you. That should teach them not to bother us for a good while. As they had intended for me just now, the Fwath grow their ranks by dragging the living beings into the water. Not even life that still resides within an egg is spared. They're a treacherous lot. You do well to avoid them at all costs. But you have no choice but to deal with them. You mustn't lower your guard, not even for a heartbeat. But come, let us return to Wallachdorf. I would give you proper thanks. Okay. This is one of the things I like being about a Dragoon. You can boop things from the sky at great velocity. They just rename the move jump into just sky boop. That's my opinion anyway. As seeing as it's mine, therefore it is correct. At least to me. There you are. Please accept this as a token of my gratitude. Ah! No, booping, nice angel. It's a small price to pay for the peace of mind you have given us. Or if you are much on a road, you can proceed to tank the floor. High velocity sky poop. Yep. And now I am dead. I can't flail around to show up my deaditude, but it's there. Whee! Whee! I figured I haven't used a porter since the realm were born, so I figured, why the hell not? Amaro, are you aware that your wings just clipped through rock? Are you aware that that just happened? But you're dead already if you don't fall through. Flail around me. I told a story why I can't flail around today, but I'm sunburnt and I am in a great deal of uncomfort. I'm not going to flail around today. And Amaru is unwell, you say? But of course I would be happy to help. Numo or no, I would not forsake those in need. That being said, as per our custom, I must ask for a fitting payment. Let's see. Yes, 4 springs of Vorbertwort should suffice. The herb grows in abundance outside the cave of Vorbertberg. Bring them to me, and I will see that the ailing Amaru has his medicine. Okay. Boop. Where's that? Oh, probably right there. Oh, yummy. I am gastastic today. Shoot. There we go. No way you can't play about the lack of flag also indicates someone's dead in his friends. Sure, I guess. Maybe? Oh, you poor bird. You didn't know the fight at which you picked. But if it's a fight you want, it is one you shall have. You little douche. Beep. There we go. You're not moving. Well, I'm moving. I'm just not... rather, I'm breathing. I'm just not moving. Where? There's another one here. Ah, there we go. If you are dead, IRL, can you flail? No, you can't move. Shut up. Never mind. I'm confused, but okay. I will never mind it. It is never minded now. No, the sun can't fry what I never had to begin with. Man, I hope I actually get a good group this time around. Man, do I hope I get a good group this time around. I hope today the battle against Titania goes better than it did last time. You always invite me. There'll be at least one. That's true. Hello. Ah, you're back. Do you have the forward word? I does. Ah, 4 sprigs! Precisely as requested. This will replace the amount I used to make the medicine, which I should mention has already been delivered to Wollockdorf. If it wouldn't do to make the sick and ailing wait, after all. But I must say, and perhaps I'm simply imagining it, even though the Amaro I met with was appreciative, there was an aloofness about him all the same. At any rate, the honorable task is done, and to great satisfaction for all. Welcome back, Sasha. How you doing? How you doing there, Sasha?
You having a good one? I sure you is. That's right. You's having a good old time. I sure that's right there, all right. And every time we exit that cave and the sound effect of the waterfall growing louder, it sounds like the whooshing sound from like a never-ending story. You sound like I came from, Pamela. I don't know what you, man. I don't know what you're talking about. Beep. Yes. Yellow oil indeed came earlier with the medicine. I gave it to my friend at once, and already he is feeling better. Thank you so much for procuring the herbs. Now, forgive me if this seems like prying, but how do you find dealing with Ayala oil? Truly, you are far more patient soul than I am. Every time I meet Ayala oil, or indeed most other Numos, they never fail to ask if something ails me. Even when I say no, they press me again and again. I realize it is simply the way with them, but it becomes overbearing very quickly, and that ails me. Thus do I make a point of keeping my distance with them. You should keep your distance as well, lest you be drawn into deep into their endless web of tasks. Yeah, the endless amount of tasks. Yeah, I have no idea what that's like. Town that had the most side quests in this fucking game so far. Yeah, I would have no idea what it's like to have, to be drawn into a never-ending series of quests. Nope. No, it's almost as if the Amaro seem to have the most quests that need doing. Well, apparently, according to what I've read about Numo, like in their design and everything like that, they're actually based on dogs. So, Eggshell. Oh, no, you should not have done that. You should not have done that, Crocoda. There we go. One out of 4 eggshells. There's 4 eggshells here, huh? Alrighty. Ooh, found another one. There's another one. Ooh, I see another one. I shall go has. It shall be mine. Next to, ooh, that's a big egg. Holy shit, look at that dead egg. Hey, I didn't pick the fight. The dog came over and picked the fight with me. Ain't my fault. Oh, you want some of this? Oh, I got that. Come here. Come here. Grr. It's dead. It's dead, Jim. Oh, look out. Okay. Emote. Look out. There we go. Ah! Behold the countryside before it gets burninated. You glimpse curious cracks in the mountain face. However, there are no mysterious figures to be seen. Okay. First we shall burninate the countryside, then we shall burninate the peasants. We shall burninate all the peoples. And if that's true, cottages. And if you get that reference, you are awesome. And I love you forever. Because that is the thing that should... That comes from a place that should have continued forever and ever.
but it didn't. Yeah, Nick, I'm not going to repeat that, but you should have known better. Even with trying to... yeah, shame on you, Nick. Back with the eggshells, are you? Ah, yes. Ah, these are fine shells! You have my thanks! You see, according to the Numo, eggshells are good for strengthening one's bones. I have been feeding on them regularly in hopes that I become strong. Yeah, that's right, she's older, that's right. I become strong enough to travel once more. But tell me, while you were at the church, did you come upon an especially large egg? While it resembles our own, it belongs to a different species. Indeed, it was already here by the time my brethren and I came to abide in this land. What emerged from it remains a mystery, as to where the creature subsequently went. Yet one thing is clear. As a crossroads of ethereal currents, this land is ideal for hatching eggs. The parents of that creature were likely drawn here for that reason. By the same token, we Amaro continue to abide here. Ah, but listen to me prattle on like the old Amaro that I am. I shall take no more of your time. Please accept this as a token of my thanks. I will. It is from Strongbed. It is the song Trogdor. I love Strongbed. I guess my hopes so. It looked like it was coming back because they started doing new cartoons like a year or two back. But then it was just like one cartoon they did, and then that was it. I was like, oh. I got so excited. I thought it was coming back, but it was not to be. Maybe. Hello, Green Glider. I'm here to poke at you. Beep. I don't know. What do you think of this excuse, Bird, if you're still listening? Do you think that's true? There's one right down there. Let's go secure that. Over here. Oh, I still have to kill another... Wait. Is that it? Oh, that was it. Okay, let's go... Actually, let's go deliver. There we go. I remember there was actually one thing they did for April Fools that I was so wishing was true. They had like this Trogdor backpack, and I was like, oh, that looks awesome. It was the big beefy arm backpack. Ah, the young one returns from the hunt. Oh, such a plump, juicy tail that is. Whoa, whoa, Ken Beck. Okay, I don't need to know your tail fetish, okay? Jesus. Thank you, thank you. These are a favorite of mine. Before I came to be here, I was in Lakeland. There I thrived amidst men for many years. The time before the flood, a great battle was joined at the source. Wait, a great battle was joined at the source. With my master upon my back, I charged into the fray against the forces of the Shadow Keeper. Countless many fell that day, though I was fortunate to escape with my life. I did not escape wholly unscathed, taking grievous wounds at the hands of an enemy soldier who had assumed wolf-like forms. Wait, oh yeah, that's right. Such were my injuries, it was believed I would never walk again, never mind fly. Yet my master never forsook me. He nursed me back to health, feeding me a nutritious diet of green glider tails, and I eventually made a full recovery. Loganmeister, greetings and salutations. You forgot a letter there. It's not Trogger. It is not Trogor. There is no famous dragon named Trogor. He is Trogdor, the Burninator. Bleed purple 136. What? Seeing the tale now, I cannot help but be reminded of those golden days. The days I spent with the elven folk. Thank you, young one, for giving me the chance to relive them. You're welcome, I think, maybe. How many more side quests do we got to go here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, just 5 more. Good. So they should all be on screen now. There, and there, and then there, then back down there. Okay. There you go, Knights Angel. You almost got it right. You almost got it right. But you can't say Trogdor's name in lowercase letters. Trogdor is better than that and deserves more. You'll give Trogdor the proper respect he deserves. Cha 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 cha, litaru. Da cha 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 cha, litaru. There we go. Tyro's got it. That's how you say your name properly, especially like one such as the great and mighty Trogdor. Trogdor will forever ever be known for his mighty deeds of burninating the countryside and his consummate V's. Consummate V's! Ooh, that's a pretty icon. Ooh, lookout point. Emote, lookout. You glimpse a reflection of yourself in the tranquil lake far below. However, there are no mysterious figures to be seen. Oh my god, did that thing just did it burn itself? Is the Amaro, did it burn itself? It saw its reflection and thought it was another being. Really? Wow. What a stupid thing. It has the intelligence that it can, enough intelligence to get, you know, really decent human speech, or common speech, but it can't. Oh, it did say it had the Amaro have terrible eyesight, so I guess that makes a little sense. But still, dumb thing. Hi, Fuka. Bye, Fuka. Where is the thing I need to kill at? Is it over here? Oh, it's not the thing I need to kill. Oh, you want some of this? Okay, yeah, I'll give you some of that. Here, you want some of this, Fuka? I will oblige. Beep. 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 Boop. Hello. Aren't you one of the men they say is visiting Ilmeg? Is there something you require of me? Tyro. Are those pixies subjecting me to mischief? Good heavens, no! While these little ones do enjoy themselves, I assure you that I am not the worst of it. Oh, worst for it. They come to me to hear stories of the past, and as you can see, this particular session has come to an end. They're adorable when they're sleeping, and are they not? Are they sleeping? Oh, they're on the ground there, sleeping. Aww. As they are, though, they are liable to catch a chill. Might not trouble you to go to Plan Ani and borrow a blanket? I will remain here and keep watch in the meantime. Okay. Yeah, the pixies are an evil race. We should stamp them all out. Going around turning innocent travelers into shrubbery. I mean, I cannot abide. But apparently other people seem to like them, so. Yeah, other camel birds seem to like them, so I guess I'll allow them to live. Ah, something about your demeanor bespeaks a request unmade. Have I the right of it? Bow wow? A blanket, you say? But of course I should be happy to lend it. As for fitting payment, tell our friend I asked that he bears me atop the waterfall. So he wants a ride. Really? Okay. Odd, but okay. Ooh, there we go. How far is that? Oh, that's quite the ways. This person is still standing right here. Yeah, I'll tell you what. If I had made a Viera character, I would actually what's the word? Glamour any gear they wore into the Viera starting gear. I love that gear. That stuff that Thrawn wears from 12. I would just always have that as my glamour gear. I said if, and I'm not fantasiaing. My character is this. This is who he is. There is no changing that. It would just feel weird to me. I can't do it. I have 2 Fantasias in my inventory I will never use. There you are. So tell me, what did you see? I saw no 2 speakers. I saw a beautiful view. Well, if you saw nothing, then I may rest easier. If truth be told, I was beginning to think that perhaps I was simply seeing my own shadow cast upon the fog. By the way, when you looked out to the north, you may have noticed the strange cracks in the mountain face. Do you know how they came to be there? I do not. I can't make another character. I only have the account that allows 1 character per server. Plus, I do not have a time for a second character. Are you kidding me? They were hewn out by the Fairy King when they fought the invading Sin Eaters. To be sure, they weren't known as the king then, but simply Titania, ruler of the Pixies, and it was they who rose to restore the peace to the region in the wake of Vorbort's demise. In the manner in which Titania united us against the Sin Eaters, the fairies saw an image of the king of fallen Vorbort. So it was that, as a show of respect, we came to likewise refer to them as king. Alas, to our great sorrow, they would be corrupted by the light and became that which they fought. Those cracks are a reminder of how our king protected us, and beholding them spurs me to remain vigilant. But forgive me, I've gone on quite a ramble. Thank you for helping me put my worries to rest. Ooh, what do we got here? Snow White dye, Soot Black dye, Soot Black. Having trouble upgrading out of the free trial to the full version. Why is that, Bo? Boop. That. What's happening? What trouble is thou having? It asked me to log in again. That doesn't recognize it for some reason. Must be doing something wrong. Here's the thing. I have to ask, did you get the what would you call it? The free trial through Steam or from the website? Because that is actually very important. Okay. Well, here's the thing. They actually, if you're trying to activate a copy of the game, you have to activate it the same way you activated your account for the free trial. So if you did it on the website, you need to get a retail copy of the game. Either digitally or physically. If you did a free trial through Steam, you have to buy it on Steam. And they don't mix and match. Oh, wait, no, you can actually upgrade from... I take that back. You can upgrade from the retail... Well, not, I wouldn't say upgrade, but you can actually go from retail to Steam, but that will lock you on Steam if you do that. But you cannot go from Steam to retail. It's a weird thing they do. I don't know why they do it that way. People have been complaining about it for a long time. But, yeah, it's a thing. I'll just say make sure that you're following all the directions as stated. I mean, I don't know what else to say. There you are. I trust you have the blanket? I do. Wonderful. I shall lay it over the pixies. Did Dane Ken perchance mention a payment? They wish to be born atop the waterfall. I know not their interest in such a place, but very well, I shall do as asked. Now then, allow me to tell you more about these little ones. They are not of Lido Laran, and unlike most of their kind, they do not share the penchant for mischief. They simply like to hear stories of the past, and I am happy to oblige. So, as you can see, I am in neither danger nor discomfort. Please assure an Ansul as much. Okay. Now to kill myself. Whee! Oh, didn't die. Well, thank God for that. I mean, if I had time, I'd walk you through it and, just see if we could figure out why it was giving you troubles, but obviously I'm doing this right now. My apologies. I saw a dude go by. What'd I do, Snow? What? Let's go over yonder. Flying underwater, flying underwater, flying underwater. Yellow, pink, and blue. Well, obviously yellow is best color, so we'll go get yellow. There we go. Hey, Nick. Welcome back. Hope you had some good noms. 2 cheese sandwiches. Well, decent noms. I've had that many times myself. You did, but if Snow is saying you're staying it, I'm gonna go. Oh, hello. Lookout point. There we go. Swimming over to the place. Yeah! Swimming over to the place. Swimming over to the place. Gotta go swim over to the place to see what we can do. Ooh, hello. You're a hunt. Hello there, random hunt guy. How you doing? Being all randomy and hunty. I don't know the first thing about songwriting, dude. That's not a good idea. That's not a good idea. No, it's not there. I'll tell you what now. Hello, Ulthon. I've come to call in that favor. Ah, if it isn't Warren, come to bask in the glow of my popularity, I take it. And I see you brought a friend. Is that the way of it? Well, you just leave it. You just leave it to me. Under my sage guidance, turn out that I will become a popular soul in Nidaran. After your tutoring, of course. Oh, I'm not looking to become popular. I just want to do a good job as an envoy between our peoples. And there's no sure way to do so than become popular. Believe you me. It's simple, really. You just need to prove that you can play with us as equals by beating us at our own games. Come along, I'll introduce you to everyone. Dude seems like too much of an innocent soul to be able to defeat pixies at their own game. Of course it's games. Well, at least I'll have Ulthon guiding me. And here we're back at the place I thought we were free of. But we're back. Among the dead people! These are dead people! These are not shrubberies, these are actually dead people! Hello! As I say, Titania wants to be our friend, so be nice to him. Understood? No. Sure. We'll treat him as our prize toy. No! Be nice, I said. Titania is what it takes to... Wait. Titania has what it takes to be a friend. Given half the chance, he would beat you all at your games, assuming you play fair. We call bullshit. And a monarch to beat us, you say? We'll believe it when we see it. Oh, and you will, because Titania and Warren will play a game with you right now. I was like, oh, the fuck? Excuse me? Well, of course you're playing too. It wouldn't be fair otherwise. The game will be Treasure Hunt! The pixies will stand guard over the treasures, which you mean you must search for while invisible. If you can attain them all without being discovered, you win! Sounds good to us! For the treasures we can use our favorite flowers. We'll go and hide them outside the village at once. Wait, they're gonna go hide flowers amongst flowers? Well, fuck me. Nah, Flack, they didn't deserve it. They even admitted as such. I think it was like, what, an episode or two back? Where they're just like, oh yeah, we just see the people and we just, we turn them into shrubbery because we fucking can. We try to do it when they don't notice either. Because then they're more beautiful that way. Well, there you have it. When you're ready to begin, I'll cast an invisibility spell on you. If the effects phase before you finish, go back in, I'll cast it again. So if we win this game, the pixies will consider me a friend. Right, I'm ready. Boop. Invisible Amaro. Thanks. Here I go then. My turn? Is it my turn? Can I have turn? Where's my invisibility, damn it? I need to get into the girls' locker room. Give me invisibility. Hurry up, come on. Treasures will be scattered all over Tim, guys, and guarded by the pixies. You won't be able to get near while invisible. Are you ready for the spell? Freezing condition is rendered invisible. Hurry and find the treasures before the magic is lifted. The condition will expire in 180 seconds. To become visible, you will complete your task. Okay. This one looks that way. I'm sure. What does it remind you of any kind of meme, Nick? Everything reminds you of memes because that's all you know is memes. You are the meme man. You are memeing. Where is it? Yes, they do. Yes, they don't lie. Don't lie. The threat is gone! When did that happen? This way, I think. Yep, that way. That way. That way. Gotta go over that way. I still, what's sad is I still have to finish Octopath Traveler. I never did finish that game because it's so fucking huge. Because of all the damn stories. Then it does get hard later. Like the parts after where I stopped playing it on stream with you guys, that game can get tough as balls. There it is. No! My treasure! Oh god, Blackfoot. Crap, which way? Where's the other one? Seriously, where's the other one? What the fuck? Oh, was there only 2? I thought there were 3. Okay. I still don't get Octopath Traveler. Characters never interact. Why are there 8 of them? They interact, just not through their main stories. Yeah, they do. Like, there's little bits where they show the character interactions. I can't remember where they were or how to activate them, but I do remember that they were being there. They're like the equivalent. You ever played a Tales game where they have the little skits? It was like they interact that way. How goes the sneaking? Found any treasures yet? Yes. Ah, yes. This makes 2 out of 3. Just one more and victory's yours. I assume Titania's out there looking for the lost treasure. I expect his spell should have long faded by now. He's only recently come to Unameg. Perhaps he's gotten himself lost. We should look for him. The fairies didn't give a shit about you. Yeah, that is true. Okay, he's around here somewhere. Whoop. Hello. Titania. Titania, where are you? Oh, please come back. Where are you? Titania. Look at the fat little flower baskets. They're all fat and flowery and fat and flowery and fat and also flowery and then fat again, but then also flowery, but then fat and flowery and fat. Uh-oh. I got you, buddy. Whoop. BAM! Oh, crap. Alright. Bop. I heal you. I kill you. You suck, you fucking hovering cocker. Thank you. That was too close. I was following the pixie's scent when I saw those hawkers chasing them. It was all I could do to jump in the way. Just when I thought I heard the commotion. What in the heavens? What are you doing so far from the village? I thought it would be fun to make the Amara lose his way, so I tried to hide my treasure somewhere out of reach. But then those nasty hawkers came along. Ah, did I not tell you to be nice? Apologize to Titania and warn it at once. I'm sorry. I thank you for helping me, even though I was being mean. I look dapper as hell. Don't mention it! I'm just glad you're safe. But I didn't find any treasures myself. I suppose it means I'm not fit to be your friend. Nothing of the sort! If you didn't find any treasures, it was because you're busy saving me. So, win or lose, it doesn't matter. I'll tell everyone in the village that we consider you the best of friends. So please, be our friend and take us for rides on your back. But of course, it'd be my pleasure. Hooray! Hooray! Let's head back to the village and play some more. Whew. It was much better than I had dared to hope. I feel ready to take on my duty as envoy now. And who would have thought it felt so fine to make friends? It's all because of you and Ulthan. Thank you ever so much. Not a problem. I'm dapper as hell, so I'll help you. I'm glad for Titania, but I can't help but worry. At this rate, he might become more popular than me. I'll bus right back to the village. I have a lot to do if I'm to retain my crown as the darling of Leader Raran. Your work is done, so feel free to run back along to Wallachdorf and report to Sandman. Tell him that Titania made friends. Lots of them. Okay, I think that's everything I have for out here. So, back over there we go. Turn this shit in. Yeah. Okay. This one. Flying Nimbus! Ah, a lovely yellow flower. I shall make an offering of it to my dear mistress. It reminds me of the time we journeyed to Almarang and beheld the Wall of Light for the first time. Unlike some others, my mistress didn't look upon those Amaro who could talk with mistrust. She treated me as not simply her beast of burden, but a friend. Together we embarked on many grand adventures. But we Amaro live far longer than men do. Sensing that her time was near, she left my side, not wanting me to witness her life fading away. But to this day, a part of me wants to believe that she's still somewhere out there, that one day she'll return, and we'll go on adventures as we once did. And so I remain in this place, where I last saw her. It's been 30 years now. In my heart of hearts, I know she's gone, but so long as I live, I'll remember my kind and gentle mistress, who so loved beautiful things. I hope that this flower will bring her joy, wherever she may be. Oh, that's sad. I would hate to be a creature that had a long lifespan, like a dragon or something like that can live like thousands of years, because it'd just be so sad to watch people you love and care about just dying over and over again. Ah, you returned. Were you able to find anything? I found this. An ordinary lockbox at a glance. Perhaps the evidence is within. I have not the appendages with which to open it, so please do the honors. With a little exertion, the lid comes loose to reveal a piece of parchment, time-worn but miraculously untouched by water. Contents can clearly be made out. This is a letter, bearing the symbol of Vorbort's royal mages and addressed to a noble house aligned with a faction that sought to usurp the crown. It seems that the mages were in league with the insurgents. My master seeing this, he would have stopped at nothing to bring them all to justice. However, all was rendered moot by the flood. The master, the traitors, the kingdom itself, all for no more. Yet, in retrieving this letter, you have brought my master the closure that he had long eluded him. He may rest easier now, I believe. My thanks for your kind service. This is true, but, I don't know, it's like, I just imagine, like, having, well, how would I put it? Loved ones of the same mental capacity. Do you have that kind of relationship with? Watching them die over and over again would just be too depressing. Oh, the pixies accepted Titania. I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad still for the chance that has come to our young friend. Where he once chose solitude, he now has so many friends as to attract a rival in popularity. Ah, the trials and triumphs of youth. It reminds me of my own time as a fledgling. When next I slumber, I believe I will dream of those days. Okay. Strength, dex, fight it in mind. Strength, please. Thank you. I am not getting in this. Getting in what? What? I'm confused. But okay. It is your choice. Do as you please. Hello, Ansul. How you doing? We bring you whatever we were here to bring you. So that is the way of it. Full glad am I to know that my worries were unfounded. Thank you for setting my mind at ease. This isn't much, but please accept it as a token of my gratitude. Cool. What do we get? Pixie apple pies! We got apple pies! Ooh. Misha, I've been... Greetings and salutations to you. Simp, how you doing, Bo? Simpin' in a minute? Apple pies are actually the favorite food of fairy dragons. It is a favorite food of me. I love apple pie. Apple pie is the shit, dude. You kidding me? Dude, do I love apple pie. Oh, wait, wrong button. Wrong button again. There we go. Now! Now! With all those side quests done and completed. Oh no, cheesecake is best. But I love apple pie. Apple pie is best pie. Now, Titania. Now we will see if I can defeat you this time. Or at least get a group that's worth a damn. Oh wait, crap. Tristram, you still around? Dude. Let me see if I can invite. No, I tried, but then we wiped twice, and then the group was just like, oh, vote to abandon. And everyone except me apparently said yes. Ooh, that sounds amazing. I want it. I want it so bad. Alright, here we go! Attempt number 3. Hello, Titania. I'm back. I hear you. Okay, I'm done with that. I'm making myself dizzy. Oh. I actually made myself a little dizzy doing that. Oh my god, this isn't... It was not a... That dude could not have been watching that cutscene the whole time. That cutsene's not that long. Here we go! Wait. Where was I in my... I actually lost track of where I was in my own rotation. You must be killed. And I will be the one to do the killings. No. Boop. Ooh, Boop. There we go. When you play with fire, what? What happens when you play with fire? Tell me! Up close. Getting close. Get close, you dummy! Flat. Oh crap! 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 Ah. Am I close enough? Yes, I'm just close enough. There we go. Oh crap! That was probably dumb. Okay. Whew. I didn't think that plan through. Alright, she's down to 57. Good. Blah. Oh, shit. That's right. Ooh, that was close. That was too close. That's far too close for comfort. But I got it. Hey, get back here. Ah, crap. Summoning time. Boop. Oh, don't look at me. Crap. Ow. Come on, die! We gotta kill these much faster than we did last time. They must be dead. Must be deaded. She's already up to 22%. Damn it. This is not going our way. This is definitely not going our way. Already up to 30%, 38, 40%. Great. Okay. Sometimes. Come on. Kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it. Let me kill it. There we go. Oh, we had two down. Got a healer and a black mage were down. This is not going well. Not going well at all. Oh crap. Was there, are people bringing a Peace Blossom first? Okay, looks like it. Yeah, we're screwed. We're done. %, yeah, we're done. What is everyone doing? How could we be failing this hard? Too late. All right. Alright, let's try this again. Alright, we're going Mustard, Puck, then Peace Blossom. Got it. Alright. We got this. We got it. Go. Nope. Almost got caught in that. I did that in the wrong order, but I got it. Water time! I love fire resistance up. That makes me happy. And who's getting hit with the thingy? Oh, it's this little dude here. That's what I like to see. We properly dispersed that damage. I love it. Okay, let's play in the forest. That sounds like fun. I'll do it. But I'll have you know I'm doing it under protest. Beep. Oh, shit. There we go. There we go. Eat my stabbity death and be dead. Oh, crap. Crap, crap, crap. Beep. Let's see that. Nope, here. Alright, stay over here. Best place for it. There we go. Oh, crap. There we go. Double crap. There we go. Got it. Still alive. Staying alive. Staying alive. Staying alive. Okay. Mustard seed first. Got it. Got it. Kill it, kill it, kill it. Kill it! There we go. But then Puck, basically. Then we had Puck second. Damage is down again. Get this right. Come on! There we go. Come on, come on, come on. I got the 40% though. Come on. Come on, you big tree. You go down. Keep it going. Keep it going. Come on, you bitch. Die. Please. I would appreciate it if you died. What? If you die, I'll give you ice cream. Come on, even trees like ice cream. Come on. Who doesn't love ice cream? Okay, 72. Come on. That's it. I'm doing this. Come on, it's an 80%. We can do it. Yes! Oh, we pulled it off. Oh, we pulled it off. Thank God. Oh, is it? Is it so much fun? Fuck you, Titania. You bitchin'. Oh, dear Lord. Oh! Oh, we got a teeny little spot to sit in. Come on. Oh, hell no! Oh, Lord, oh, Lord, oh, Lord, oh, Lord. Oh, crap. Oh, they went. I should have gone with the tanks. Should have walked with the tanks. Should have walked with the tanks. Ooh, boy. Lap you. Lap you. Okay, here we go again. Get out of there, you idiot. There we go. Ooh, this is a fight. I like it. %. 19%. Love it. Boobity bop. Boobity beep. Last bit. I wish I could tell you. I honestly don't know. Boop. 6%. Ah. Come on. 2%. Oh, shit. Move in, move in, move in. There we go! Yeah!
We can play no more.
Bye-bye. Oh. Yeah. That was tough. That was tough. And I think that was the first primal fight of the expansion. And that was the easy version of it. Okay. Cha 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 cha. Ooh, this place is even prettier at night. Whew. There we go. Oh, no post stuff. Alright. Oh, player combinations. Beep. What the hell? There we go. Wait, then do they just pass? Maybe. Cutscene! Hey, my buddy!
You have freed our fallen king. Not that I expected any less, my Snayak.
Snayak? It's adorable sapling, apparently that means. Well, that and I pulled off a level 3 limit break to kill that last one, so...
The dress, the crown, the scepter, the shoes. The time has come for these relics to serve their true purpose.
It is best fairy snow, you're right.
For they are not only keys to the castle, they are also blessings to be bestowed upon the new king.
Hooray!
The way into the castle is opened when it is time to relieve the reigning monarch of the throne. And the brave soul who does the deed has the honor of taking their place.
So does that mean you're going to become the new king?
However, should you ascend the throne, you will become one of us. Never again to live as men do.
Fuck that!
My adorable sapling, my precious mortal. We Fae folk live forever, but such is not your virtue.
No.
To strive for a dream you will never see. To sow seeds that others might one day taste the fruits of your garden. That is the beauty of your kind.
Yeah, I can see that. I like it.
Burn bright and shine as only you can. These blessings, your lovely branch will accept in your stead.
Oh. Oh, and there they go. Titania! Ooh, big fail. Ooh, I like. Definite upgrade there.
Kinla, ilihla, ilmek, okbra.
What he, it said. What they said.
Now, shall we attend to those unwise enough to trespass in our realm?
Yes, please. Actually, I'm pretty sure they're non-gendered, but because they all the other pixies refer to every pixie as they. So actually, the new mode do that too. Hi. And who is that new-looking person behind the general?
Confound it. How did they get here so fast?
They ran.
Damn these pixies and their tricks!
Oh! Oh!
How in the seven hells?
Listen well. We come in pursuit of villains who have fled to this land. You know who and where they are. Now show yourselves and answer me before I lose my patience.
Oh, stop! It hurts! It hurts!
He is not a nice man.
Enough! Lift the enchantment!
Hi. How you doing? We're right here. How you doing? Hi.
Minfilia, willful child. How many times must I come to collect you?
Never. Go away. We don't like you. You're mean.
I won't return to your mall. And I won't let you hurt my friends.
What is this stance? Where did you learn it? No oracle I trained would make such an unseemly show of herself.
Too bad.
Know your shame, gal. You're powerless. You have no life nor purpose, save that which our master sees fit to permit.
Yeah, I want to stab you in both those weirdly colored eyeballs. Well, that didn't work.
Who are you to dictate her purpose? To lock her away and deny her a life?
Says the man who wants to deny her a life so that his Minfilia can come back.
If she was powerless, it's because of you, you sanctimonious swine. But no longer.
Fool! Defiance only begets more suffering. It is through acceptance alone that one may find solace in this god's-forsaken world.
Well, someone's just given up now, hasn't he?
Look, the sky.
Huzzah! We win.
He's done it. The warrior of darkness has triumphed.
Yeah, he kind of does know. I can see that.
General, what are our orders? What do we do?
We do what we came to do. Subdue this rabble and find the warrior of darkness.
Welcome back, Aaron.
Forward, men! Take the villains captive!
You can try.
Are you deaf?
Somebody tells me that they're all shrubbery now. Yeah, they're all shrubbery.
What's happening?
I love it. Oh, never step in a fairy circle. You just stepped in a fairy circle, even though they're usually just circles of stones, but... Bye! Have a beautiful time! Oh, Stumo! Okay, now you're just being mean. Hi! Well!
What's the matter with you? Get a hold of yourselves, damn it!
The Amaro come to join the fight? There they are! Christmas? What's that?
General, they come in great to numbers. We must retreat.
All who stand with a warrior of darkness shall face justice. My master demands it.
Ow, I should not have done that. But bring it. I forgot I was sunburnt. Oh, that hurt. Oh, that hurt like a motherfucker. Ow. Ah. Ow, 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 ow. Oh, that hurt. Oh, that hurt like a motherfucker. But bring it anyway. Ow. Ugh. Hi. That is true, Snow. That is true.
I see. Well, it's a good thing Fair all volunteered to become king in your stead, for all our sakes.
Very true.
We are grateful for your timely aid, Feoul, or should I say, your
I've got a pony!
Oh, damn it, Robert. I got it. This is gonna hurt so bad. But I'll do it. I'll do it. Oh, it's gonna hurt. Because that's a huge amount. I can't not do it for that. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, body. This is gonna hurt you as much as it hurts me, because you're my body. Hit it! Hit it! Hit it! Ow. Oh, what I wouldn't give to be able to do this stream topless. But then Twitch would get pissed at me for that. Ow. Oh. One must suffer for their art. That's what it means to be a true artist.
It was the first night in recent memory. We all of us but wished to make the most of it. That's something you must remember about us, Faithful. Though our existence may be eternal, we exist only for the present.
I never got face ring to work properly.
We live in the here and now, paying no mind to futures that may or may not be. To wit, we are not driven as men are. We cannot fight for such causes as men do.
Okay.
Does that mean you won't aid us against the Sin Eaters?
Not unless the mood takes us. But if it was to repay a debt, well then, that's another matter.
Ooh, okay. Yes, repay debt. Do it.
To take back as much as is taken. To create as much as is destroyed. To give as much as is received. Such is the way of Ilmeg.
Oh, okay.
By this law, we shall lend you our strength. In return for the beautiful sky you have restored to us. In times of need, do not hesitate to call.
OBKB. I'll be sad to lose you. I liked her.
Silly sapling. I shall remain at your side.
Oh, cool.
Even should my body be in the castle, 'tis a simple thing to have a little part of me accompany you.
Oh, well, cool.
Treat them as you would your Isnefis.
Oh. So she's still around. Good. Bye! Have a beautiful time! Huzzah! We won! Never for a moment did I doubt that thou wouldst triumph over thy foe, yet the majesty of thine achievement delighteth me none the less. Night hath returned to Ilmeg, and we stand one step closer to delivering the first from its doom, and averting the 8th Umbral calamity. 'Tis but a pity thou wert not present to see the Fey folk put the Ilmorans to flight. It was a sight to raise the spirits, I do assure thee. But what valuable allies they might prove, with the mood only to take them. I can now fly here, yay! Why are there more side quests, goddammit? Jesus fuck. How many more side quests is this area gonna give up? Ilmeg has so many goddamn side quests, why? Okay, side quest time it is. I mean, Jesus fuck, so many side quests. Hello, waiting pixie. Ah! I'm so angry right now. My friends promised we'd play together. Here. But not one of them has come. Instead, they're over in Arden's Airs playing hide and seek. That's the only game they'll ever play. I want to march over there and give them a good scolding for me. You're respected in our village, so I'll take your words to heart. Hey, you leave my tail alone. It's mine, damn it. True. Restore if you complete more quests, though. I just got the casino yesterday and noticed the fashion tester guy was actually the tailor guildsmaster. Yeah. So you unlocked the golden saucer. Good to hear. Oh, I forgot to do that today. Damn it. I gotta go over and do the dailies over there. Look what I found! A silver medallion! I was lying near a leafman on the other side of Ilmeg. There's a name engraved on it. Nimbus. Doesn't sound like a mortal. An Amara, perhaps? Do you happen to know a creature by that name? I do. Nick? I'm not even going to go there. You do? Hold on, you must deliver it to him in Wolkdorf. Here. Whee! Oh, to fly, yes! But that's what you wrote. No, I don't, Snow. And you have no proof that that's true. Yeah, probably. Hello? I'm here to do things. I promise. I didn't recall it. Ah, we totally forgot. Oh, we're so sorry. We were going right now, but we're in the midst of a game of hide and seek. One of us is still hiding and we can't, well, leave them behind. Why don't you help us search? Okay. Thank you. Now when you find them, you must say the word beaver. It's the rules. Right, let's go do it. Let's get to it. That's a weird safe word, but okay. Jupiter? I can fly no higher, but... Oh, okay. They're different islands, I see. That hand cute. That hand cured you like a kid. Yes, it does. That's one of the reasons I love that mount so much. Oh, I think I passed it. Or it's over there somewhere. How do I go around, maybe? Wait, what? I'm confused. Over here, maybe? Oh, can I go in there? Oh, I can! There we go. Hello! I gotta say the word... beaver. Oh, okay. Shh! Can't you see I'm trying to hide? Oh, I did! But apparently I had to talk to it first. Oh no, I'm found! Wait, aren't you Warren? I didn't know you were playing too. This makes it even more fun. There we go. Boop. Oh, I love it. I can fly now. Makes life so much simpler. Whee! Hello! I've come for your souls. I did well to find our hiding friend. We would never have thought to look there. But come, it wouldn't do to keep our waiting friend waiting any longer. They aren't the most patient of pixies. They do his grow capes. Looks that way. Dapa. Hooray! Oops, did I go to the right place? Oh, I did, okay. Flying kitty! Kitty can now fly. Okay, bye, kitty. The others came thanks to you. Well, that's what I hear about you playing hide and seek with them. That's not fair. I want to be found by you too. Perhaps you play with us again soon. I'll think about it. I mean, I do like hide and seek. Hide and seek's a fun game, but I love to fly. If you make sense of none. I know. You have something for me, you say? I do. This medallion belonged to my mistress. Though it is faded, her name is engraved on it too, next to mine. Wherever did you find this? Could it be you met her? I see. Deep down I knew it was silly, but for a moment I couldn't help but hope. Yet to have this medallion brings me great comfort. It is as if my feelings have reached my mistress. She makes a gift of it to me. I swear I'll keep it safe. Please pass my heartfelt thanks to the pixie who found it. I'll think about it. I wonder when I'm going to get a Morrow mount. Whoa. Ooh. Boop. Nimbles has the medallion. Wonderful! My friend would be so pleased to hear this. Who's my friend, you ask? Why, the leadman next to whom I found the medallion. If she was indeed Nimbus' mistress, she would have wanted him to have it. Here's a little something for helping to reunite them. Thank you. Ta-da! Lightning pony. There we go. Oh, not an LSA. Ooh, a gift. I knew you could do it. Not only because of your blessing. You have a strength all your own. And has seen us through many a trial. With the warden defeated, I believe our work here is done. It is time we were going. Together, needless to say. To the bitter end. The fate of our two worlds being at stake. And all that. Now then, I suggest we hurry back to the Crystarium. Much and more may have happened while we were frolicking with the Fae folk. That Ron Jeets elected to pursue us makes me hopeful the city was spared Yulmore's attentions, but I would sooner see for myself. Besides, I believe I speak for us all when I say that I've had a bellyful of Ilmeg. Let us away before the fairies think of playing with us again. Agreed, I would do that too. I'd be like, get me the fuck out of here! Ugh. Damn eyelashes. Ta-da! Just gonna set this back to home point. Definitely won't be going back to Warlock anytime soon. Ah, burpited. I am so gas-tastic today. I only had 1 can of soda today. What the fuck? Whew. Peoples. Hi, Peoples. And Peoples. How you doing, Peoples?
All seems well at the Crystarium.
Define well.
Yulmore was plainly more concerned with finding us. How flattering.
My senses are tingling. Motherfucker! Hello, Asian motherfucker.
You took your time. I had half resolved to complete the task myself.
Founder of Carlamold himself. How you doing, asshat?
And you are...
Oh, that's right. They don't know that yet. Oh, he knows.
To study the annals of Garlean history, one would find yonder visage on many a page. Though by rights its youth should long since have faded.
Well, well, we have a historian in our midst. That spares me a lengthy explanation.
Can I kill you now?
I am Solus Sos Galvus, founding father of the Garlean Empire, and under various guises, the architect of myriad other imperially inclined nations.
Well, how kind of you.
As for my true identity...
Asian motherfucker.
I am Emmett Selk, Asian.
So that is your true name. Aha! Emmett Selk, huh?
Gaius spoke of you. A native of the Source.
Equal in rank to La Habrea. And you came all this way just to introduce yourself to us?
Yeah, Thancred's none too happy with seeing Asians. He's gotta... Oh yeah, I better be quiet.
Behold the sky, restored to its former glory. Have you ever seen a more affecting spectacle?
Well, this one time, I went down to Florida, and there was this one bar I went to that... never mind. I shouldn't talk about that.
Oh, it is truly, deeply... infuriating. Do you have any idea how much you have delayed the rejoining?
Yeah, that was the point, butthead.
Following the flood, the first had been listing ever further towards the light, towards stasis. The end was in sight. Enter man and his indomitable spirit. He would haul the world back from the brink.
Thank you! Nice guy. Good to know he's paying attention, at least.
And adding his lump and weight to the power of growth, he duly tipped the scales, if only by a fraction. Yet a fraction was enough to spoil the perfect imbalance needed to bring about a rejoining.
You're welcome!
Had mankind continued to live in idleness under Vorthry's rule, all the conditions would have been met.
Oops! Fuck you.
But you had to come and ruin it all.
You're welcome.
Thanks to your meddling, light supremacy is in doubt, and our painstakingly laid plans are in tatters.
You are welcome! Jeez, how many times do I have to say it?
Well, I should begin by thanking you for confirming Urianger's theories on the inner workings of the Calamity. He will be most pleased.
Meanwhile, Urianger's over there saying, dude, I'm right here. You don't talk about me in the third person.
As for what happens next, might I suggest you admit defeat and walk away?
Happy to
No,
let
where's
you
the fun
go,
in that?
Because the murderous glint in your eye suggests otherwise. Indeed, it is enough to make me think better of confronting you alone. Look, it did cross my mind to simply side with Vorthry and kill you all.
Oh, I figured you were already doing that.
But that's no different from what La Habre did. And we all know how well that ended for him.
Shit! They actually learn from their mistakes. Damn it.
And so, while it is liable to be troublesome, I have settled upon a different approach. Cooperation.
First off, you said that word wrong, and secondly, the fuck?
I will not raise a hand to hinder your hunt for the Light Wardens. If you desire it, I will even lend you my knowledge and strength.
Since time immemorial, you and yours have labored to rejoin the 13 shards, at the cost of countless lives. Do you expect us to believe that your objective has suddenly changed?
Nay, our objective is the same as it ever was. Though I dare say, you do not know our motive.
Oh, really?
A war waged without knowledge of the enemy is no war. It is mere bloodletting. Just once. Might we not seek to find common ground?
I don't trust you as far as I can throw you, Bo.
For good or ill, I am immortal. Provided I have the inclination, I can always begin anew, scheme and conspire to my heart's content.
Okay.
But this time I thought that I might instead try to see eye to eye, to understand what drives the hero of the source, to determine if our goals are truly incompatible. So come, shed your preconceptions. See beyond the unscrupulous villains you take us for.
I never thought you were unscrupulous. Douchey, but no, unscrupulous. I mean, that's going a little far. Come on.
When all is said and done, we may find ourselves pleasantly surprised. The proud discoverers of a path of cooperation rather than opposition.
Oh, he said it right that time.
Think of it.
Huh.
Thou hast delivered thy proposal, and we would not dismiss it outright.
Okay.
If I may offer thee counsel, however, to make thy case via an illusion reflecteth poorly upon thy sincerity.
Point.
My apologies. You will forgive me if I'm not entirely at ease in the presence of a famed Ascian Slayer.
Counterpoint.
It's only prudent to take precautions.
I can see that.
Nonetheless, your counsel is duly noted. I take my leave, friends. Rest assured, we shall meet again soon.
You can break that promise if you want. I won't hate you for it. I don't know about you guys, but I'm pretty sure I'd have no problems if he didn't keep that promise. Cooperation? He can't be serious, can he? Well, we've certainly been given much to ponder, but first things first, we should report to the Exarch. You can run along, Warren. We're perfectly capable of handling this little task. In light of your recent exertions, I'd say you've earned a rest. Go on, take yourself off to bed. We'll see you later, refreshed and ready for the morrow. Maybe it was a good thing I didn't defeat Titania last week. Because it looks like it just would have gone on and on and on. God damn. Probably would have stopped here if that was then. It would have been a whole other stream based on the length and time, length of this stream and the time it is right currently. But then again, I did do all those side quests, which took like an hour and a half, so. Hello. Oh, welcome back, sir. We've been expecting you. You'll find refreshments laid out in your quarters. We hope that they are to your liking. We'll be retiring now. I will. But so help me God, if there is not pineapple juice in there, I will be back to complain oh so much. There better be pineapple juice. God damn it. Very good, sir. I bid you a pleasant evening. Ooh. A sandwich basket. What? Okay. I got a sandwich basket. Yay for me. I can put into my house or apartment if I so chose. Awesome, I suppose. Well, 2 light wardens down. Deep breaths. Deep breaths. Whoa! Someone laid out a spread. Ooh, got some wine over there. Alright, I'll take it. Some tea. I'm not a big tea drinker. Oranges. Alright, good. Yeah. Handwritten missive. I hope the past few days have not been overly taxing. Pray, take your rest and recover.
From the Exarch, is it? With that mirror of his, he can watch your every move, you know. You'll probably think you're talking to yourself. Still, he's keeping you well fed.
That looks delicious. And I already started this live stream hungry as it was.
Faith in him, he seems to be a decent sort. But so much about him remains shrouded in mystery. Like what was he doing back in my day? There was no such person when I was around.
Oh, really?
A lot's happened since the flood, though. Since I was set adrift. I know little more than you do of the city's history in the Exarch's past. Not that it matters. It's Emmet Selk we should be concerned about.
Agreed.
When our world was about to be consumed by light, the Ascian in white appeared before us.
Ah, yes, Elidibus.
The way for us to live on was to bring about the rejoining.
Ooh, I remember that scene. I remember it. Good old Heavensward.
Desperate as we were, we heeded his words, not realizing that the flood was of the Ascian's own making.
Oops.
They cannot be trusted. None of them.
No shit, Sherlock. Don't worry. I'm well aware of that.
But Emmet Selk had one thing right. One should not fight blindly. That's what we did. And it cost us everything we held dear.
Yes, Blackfoot. Ardbert is the parallel version of the Warrior of Light, but from this world, the first. Tell me about Seto.
What? What about Seto? What is there to say? All right. He's done some growing. When we were traveling together, he was nowhere near as big. He obviously couldn't speak. I had no idea how much that medallion meant to him.
And now you do. Oh, God, my smile looks weird.
What about you, anyway? You must have a friend like Seto. Chocobo, perhaps? Come on, you tell me something for a change.
I can't, I'm mute. I'm a silent protagonist. Oh shit, even Ardbert became a silent protagonist. They went silent on us! And now I'm sleeping like a corpse. Okay, he would not be sleeping on his tail like that. That would hurt like a motherfucker. You'd have to sleep on his side and have it, like, out. I don't know how my character was able to sleep so soundly when he was squishing his own tail at the base like that. That would be painful as balls. Real politic. The hell is that? Achievement for what? Oh, quest achievement. Oh, okay. Cool. It's tougher. As well as those fucking horns, yeah. Hello? A party soon divided. That sounds bad.
Good morning to you, sir. I do hope you are well rested. The exarch and your companions are presently gathered in the Ocular. He asks that you convene with them at your earliest convenience.
Okay. Ooh, level 76 Scholar. How you doing, level 76 Scholar? Oh, no, no! Damn it. Didn't mean to do that. I bashed the button too many times. There we go. And this away! Hello, Crystarium Gatekeep guy. Let me inside.
Do you have business with the Crystal Exarch? Just say the word and I would be happy to escort you to the Ocular.
Yes, please. Cutscene! Everyone's standing as if statues. Looks creepy. Hi!
Ah, there you are. You're just in time to welcome our guest.
Oh, really? Hello, douche nugget. Fortunately, you're back.
Please. Did I not explicitly tell you that we would be meeting again soon?
Well, I was hoping it wasn't going to be till later. I mean, God.
Lest you forget, I made you a promise. I have no intention of meddling with your mission. I come only to observe.
I'm sure, right. Totally believe you. Yep. Totally believe you. Yep.
Your
Yep.
exarch friend in particular has piqued my curiosity. Summoning you all like that. Most impressive.
You honestly expect us to believe you've come only to observe? Or that you might deign to lift a finger to aid our cause if called upon? Even if there were a sliver of truth in your words, I would never accept your help. Not in my darkest hour. Not after all the suffering your kind has wrought.
Yeah, I think Crit has reason to really not trust your kind.
So petty. I meant what I said, and I said what I meant.
I don't know. I don't see it.
Wage your war against the Sin Eaters. Put each and every Light Warden to the sword. Prove yourselves heroes, brave and true, and I will be glad to embrace you as allies.
Okay, he's got a scheme. Something's gonna happen where it's like, if we defeat all the Light Wardens, he has a backup plan. It's gonna cost something else, isn't it?
Allies worthy of bearing the burden of truth. Surely such a partnership would be preferable to yet another round of fisticuffs.
Nope. Fisticuffs, please. I like fisticuffs. That's more fun.
And thus did the olive branch wither and die. Pity. Well, let no man say I did not try, futile as it was. Though I suspect you will seek me out when you grow tired of making the same mistakes.
Nah, probably not.
Difficult decisions lie ahead of you. Decisions best made with the benefit of knowledge to which only the Eternal are privy. For now, I shall resume my shadowy vigil. Whatever you choose to do, make sure it's worth watching, would you?
Did you have to be all creepy about it? Jesus Christ, I know you're a villain, but you don't have to be creepy.
What was that all about?
Were you not paying attention?
To make us doubt our chosen course, most like. As if we'd believe a word that passed his lips. Unless you think there is some truth in what he says.
I'm sure you will. But consider for a moment. If he meant simply to lead us astray, he could have done so without revealing himself. At least, not in the manner he did.
Also true.
It goes without saying that an alliance with the Ascians is out of the question.
Yes.
Since we have no way of knowing where they might be hiding, it seems only logical to press on with our mission, even if our enemy seems content for it to succeed.
Agreed. And you've been quiet this whole time, Exarch.
Then let us discuss the Sin Eaters.
Okay, finally ready to talk again, I see.
I would begin by thanking you all for your efforts thus far. In striking down the Light Wardens of Lakeland and Ilmeg, you have accomplished more in your short time here than all of our forces managed in the last century.
I know, I'm that awesome, I understand.
That may be, but the Wardens of Calusia, Amareng, and Raktika remain.
Indeed, and their precise whereabouts are as yet unknown.
So let's go find him.
Which is why I propose we divide our forces and conduct a systematic survey of each region. Once we have found our quarry, we may then determine how best to proceed.
I'll take Amareng in that case. I know the lie of the land well enough.
Okay.
If there are no objections, I will make for Calusia. I have connections there both in and around Yulmore that may prove useful.
Yeah, but you're also a wanted man there, dude. They're actively looking for you, Bo.
Then I bet that you journey to Raktika.
Okay.
There you will find Y'shtola.
Yay!
Assistance, I doubt the warden will evade your grasp for long.
Y'shtola! Waifu! I must find!
Is Y'shtola the conjurer you and Urianger used to talk about?
That's right. Though we haven't spoken much since she left for the forest.
I fear I may be to blame for that. I had every intention of relaying the news of your arrival, but she is disinclined to speak with me.
Oh, well, that's just rude.
You have visited her, have you not? Might I trouble you to...
'Twould be no trouble.
Okay.
My thanks. While you are all out in the field, I shall be here attending to business. I had somewhat fancifully contemplated joining the search myself, but other matters demand my attention.
A letter?
What's that?
A letter, duh.
A missive from Lord Vorthry. He invites me to join him in Yulmore to discuss the recent conflict at Leda Luran.
Oh, does he now? Hold on. Let me take that letter there. Here, let me just sort of take that here. Hold on. Let me just grab it for the picture here. Yep, smells like trap. That smells like trap.
And did he even bother to offer any bait? It's obviously a trap.
I should be surprised if it were not. Nevertheless, I must seize this opportunity to speak with him, even if only a few words are exchanged. Though my power will be much diminished so far from the tower, it is a risk I am willing to take.
Well, remember, you can't actually use the return spell if you're in combat, so, I mean, be careful with that.
Master Alphino, might I impose upon you to accompany me to Yulmore prior to beginning your reconnaissance?
He's a wanted man there.
Of course. Then let us make ready. Safe travels to you all.
And to you, even though that sounds very dumb what you're doing, but... You're in gathering armor during combat. Can you change out of it? No. You cannot change your class nor weapons or armor during combat. Okie dokie, Nick. I understand. Before you leave, I would make a request of you. There was a church, or rather the ruins of a church, at Fort Job. Might I ask that you go there before seeking out Y'shtola? It was a place where people once gathered to worship the light. Alas, it has long since fallen into disuse. Yet within that hall there remains a tablet whose writings I believe may prove of use to Y'shtola. At the very least, such a relic would make a suitable gift for your reunion. A most considerable proposal. Very well. Ere we depart for Rakatika, we shall journey to Fort Job that we might secure this relic. Huzzah! Bye-bye! 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 Okay, Fort Job it is. Beep. Oh, wait, I forgot to check around here. Nothing. Oh, wait, there's something. How do you like 3 nuts? Really? Really? Let's go see what that is before we take off. Rookery. Wait, was there another one over there? Oh, no, that was something else. Rookery. There was another party and never cross the streams. Don't cross the streams, Ray. Oh, it's just this. I know you got a day to read it. I know what this is. Oh, man! Woo! So difficult, that quest. Oh, my God. Oh. Yes, really. It's to unlock new marks on the hunt board. That's all it is. Okay. Anything else around this area? Any quests? No. Good. Let's see what happens once I finish this one, though. Here amidst the ruins, we will find the Church of the First Light, and within the hallowed hall, the tablet we seek. Time is of the essence, my friend. Let us be quick. There it was! I knew it. I fucking knew it. The moment I Okay. Well, you know what? Screw it. Let's do the side quests so that we can be done with them, and then when we come back tomorrow, we can just continue with the main story. That sounds like a good idea to me. If we go a little bit over, we'll go a little bit over. Screw it. Oh dear, whatever am I to do? Oh, forgive me, I didn't see you there. You have come seeking treatment, I presume? I'm afraid we're not taking in any new patients at the moment. You're not ailing, you say? Oh, I'm sorry, I simply assumed... This is an infirmary, you see. Or rather, I should say, it used to be. My father ran it, you see. But can you say you see anymore? Jesus Christ, is that your catchphrase? But he's no longer with us. Devoured by a sin eater at the Battle of Holminster Switch. Or so I was told. I did not even have the chance to say goodbye. And so I am alone in this world now. There was one man, member of the Guard and dear friend of my father's, who promised he would look after me if things came to the worst. But then he was transferred to a distant and dangerous post, and thus I am unable to so much as share with him the unfortunate news. You look like someone who can hold his own in battle. Would you be so kind as to brave the road and convey my message to this man? Of course I would compensate you well for your efforts. The man's name is Nidlin, and, God's willing, he still serves at Radiska's Round. Pray seek him out and tell him that Colphus lives no longer. It pains me to ask a stranger to be the bearer of such grim news, but it would mean everything to me. The road is long and fraught with danger. I would not get very far on my own. I cannot force you to do this, but can you find it in your heart to help me? Sure. Thank you, my friend. I have no words to express my gratitude. My name is Kalia. Might I ask yours? No, you cannot ask. Shut up. A gentle name indeed. Thank you, Warren. And be safe. Whip. Little whip.
Curse my clumsy feet. I've really done it this time. I was on my way back from an assignment in weathering when... Would you believe it? I slipped and fell, sending the sack I was carrying flying out of my hands and high into the heavens. And as if that wasn't bad enough, a massive beast come from out of nowhere, snatched out my precious belongings in its jaws, and carried them off to God's nowhere! Suffice to say, if I return empty-handed, my commanding officer is like as not to put me on privy cleaning duty for a week. You must help me, friend.
Okay. No other hints than that. You're not even going to tell me where you slipped and fell? What are we looking at here? Okay.
Good traveler! Thank the gods you're here! You simply must help deliver us from our unending nightmare. I speak, of course, of those goddamn gremlins who keep sneaking up in to defile the graves behind our fort. Time and again have I and my fellow gods chased them away, only to see them come back in hordes, cackling and sneakering all the way. As if that weren't bad enough, they continuously berate us with an array of vulgar aspersions that, rather surprisingly given their limited intellect, more often than not hit painfully close to home. Why, it's gotten so bad that one of the men, that was definitely not me, spent the night crying into his pillow after this last such attack.
Right.
But I can tell you're not one to let words wound you, am I right? Of course I am. So I beg you, go forth to the graveyard and be the gremlin smiting hero we need.
Okay. I will do this thing for you. Fools! Fools, a lot of them! How can they fail to comprehend the profound significance of my field work? Have I truly no recourse but to put my life in mortal danger to pursuit of knowledge? Oh, woe! Woe is me! Oh, hello there! Forgive me if I seem a bit flustered. I am a scholar specializing in historical architecture, and I have a mind to pay a visit to Laxon Loft that I might assess the full extent of the damages sustained in the recent stand against the Umoran forces. I had assumed that the Crystarium Guard would be escorting me there to ensure my safety, but they insist they cannot spare a single man for the task. Why, it is almost as if they believe my race is to be less than the utmost importance. What's this? Not only have you set foot inside the castle, you fought in the battle itself. Truly, fortune smiles upon me today. Would you be so kind as to accompany me on my expedition? You would, of course, be handsomely compensated for your services. Said the most humiliating thing in his life. He fell. Splendid! Then let us be off. My research has waited far too long already. Okay, you go do that, buddy. I'm gonna do things over here first. Ooh, there we go. That was fast. Alright, time to go kick the shit out of some foul-mouthed gremlins. You can neither see nor hear any... Oh. Well, fuck. What do I hear? Ah! Hi! Oh, wrong thing. Damn it. Whoop. Blap! You have been blapped, sir! Boop. Nope. No move from you. Haha. You were stunned and fuck you. There's poke him. Poke. There we go. How demeaning for you. You were just killed by a normal auto attack. Hi. Bye. Boop. Get out of my face. Boop. Nope. Please. Beep. There. Now you will never be mean to that one guy again. Literally, we just killed it. We literally just went on a bully killing quest. We killed the bullies. Oh, hello. Dots. Hello, Dots. I kill you. Yeah. Beep. Beep. I boop you. I boop you. He has been booped. Hello! I boop you too. Beep. See, he's been booped. Told you. You doubted my boopage. But doubt no more, for he has been booped. Boom! Big bada boop. And he be dead. I like it. I should just realize something. 54. Okay, there was no level 76. Oh, there was a 76. So, oh wait, I got a new move. I totally didn't realize it. That got put somewhere on my hotbar that I didn't realize. No, it didn't. What is this? Deliver an attack with a potency of 330. Can only be used when Raiden Thrust Ready. Oh, no, oh, that's because I don't even know what Raiden Thrust Ready even is yet. What is Raiden Thrust Ready? Oh, I can't even... That's not something I actually get. Okay. It's not a move I can put on the hotbar. That's weird. I'll take it. Have a good one, Nick. Oh god, Pride Pony. Phew. Boop. And boop. And boop. I boop you. I boop you. You dead. Jesus, what are these gonna... Defeat the promoters of alcohols and defeat... Nope. Yep. Finally! I knew one of those was going to drop it eventually. Jesus. Do a barrel roll! There we go. There you are! I feared for a moment that you meant to leave me stranded here. Anyhow, as you can see, this place has seen better days. Truly is a shame, is it not? I weep for all the historical treasures our realm has lost and continues to lose. In any event, let us have a walk around the premises and take a closer look. I mean to examine the courtyard. Why don't you circle the perimeter and take stock of what you see? Whoop. I will take stock of whatever that is. Wherever it is. It's on the outside? It's on top here? Oh, there it is. You attempted to open the weighty door, but its rusted hinges thwart your efforts. Whatever lies on the other side will have to remain a mystery. Aww. Boo! Oh, Titania again. Hello, Titania. Oh, below us. Whoop. Whoop. Aha! Destination! Exploring, surveying, looking. Assault Rampart stands strong before you. Though it has been weathered by battle and the elements, it seems in no danger of collapse. Well, good for that. Big Bird! It's Big Bird. Hello, Big Bird. Goodbye, Big Bird. This once proud castle wall has been reduced to a crumbling heap of rubble, no doubt having borne the brunt of a Sin Eater's devastating attack. Well, good for that thing. Wyvern! Where's dude? Ah, that way. Hi, guy! Ah, you're back! Did you have a chance to make your way around the castle? Pray tell, how did it look to you? Old. I see. If I might, allow me to pose an odd question. I realize that, unlike me, you are hardly an expert in such matters, but what do you think of this castle? Aesthetically speaking, that is. In a word, old. A harsh judgment, but I cannot disagree. Why, the sight of that once proud garden now overrun by weeds nigh brought a tear to my eye. The Eastern Bridge, too, has been all but lost. Truly a pity indeed. Such a pity it made me sneeze. Damn it. It is written in the histories that in the days of old, the elves held sway over all of the Northront. Yet they had no interest in establishing a nation, as it were, and thus were gradually driven from their homes by the other races. Realizing they had to fight with their lives to defend their claim to the source, their ancestral holy ground. With their lives, the once scattered clans banded together, uniting under a single king. So was born the nation of Lakeland, and Laxton Loft flourished as the seat of its king. Shortly after, the elves allied with the Humes and protected the source from would-be invaders for years to come. Events took a turn, however, some 100 years ago. Elven dissidents from the old guard who sought to restore their race to its former glory banded together under the auspices of a figure known only as the Shadow Keeper, and a bloody revolution began. Laxton Loft, so proud and glorious, was bathed in fire and stained with blood. The beginning of this devastation that would continue with the flood and beyond. But going back to the revolution, I came across the most fascinating theory. You see, one school of scholars posits that... But forgive me. I tend to get carried away when the topic turns to history. Let us return to Fort Job that I might properly reward you for your assistance. Now, if only he could have learned that he was being a windbag about, like 3 paragraphs ago. And thank you, Ellie. Coming down! Fatty coming down!
Something I can do for you.
What are we looking at here? Okay, we're guided.
The city that got Clovis? Say it ain't so. The bloody fool. How many times did I tell him? Forget the damn battle and stay home with Kalia. The girl needs you. But did he listen? Forgive me, friend. It's just that the man was like a brother to me. Anyhow, I'd like nothing more than to rush to Kalia's side with you, but I can't very well run off like that. At least not without finding someone to cover my post. If you could spare a minute, maybe you could go have a talk with my superior. Captain Mines is a stern man, but also a reasonable one. I reckon he wouldn't begrudge me a brief respite to see the girl. After all, she's almost family. Can't thank you enough, friend. You'll find the captain inside the tower. It'd be best to be getting back to my post. I look forward to hearing the good word.
Wait, you mean that wasn't your post? Then what the fuck were you doing there if that wasn't your post? Ride along on one of the best mounts. Hey, Mines, remember me?
Culfus slain by a sin eater. Are you certain of this? Truly, this is a sad day for our cause. He was a fine physician, one of the best we had. I've long since lost count of how many men were plucked back from the brink of death by his hand. Aye, he was also one of the bravest men I knew. Though he was no warrior, he did not hesitate to venture beyond the safe walls of the Crystarium and tend to patients on the front lines. It was in this spirit that he chose to establish the infirmary at Fort Job. But he is gone now. We must carry on without him. As for Neilden's request for a leave of absence, consider it granted. Tell him to do what he must for Colfus's girl. I will see that his post is covered. In truth, we could ill afford to lose even a single good man at a time like this. And yet, there are certain things that must not be compromised. Tell Neilden he may go to the girl's side with my blessing. Obi Katie. Ah. Whee! Where are you at, Bo? There you are. Hi. Oh, there you are! What's the good word, friend? Captain said, what? Must be getting soft in his older age. Figured he'd at least have to told me to hurry back. Goes to show you just what people thought of Colfus. He was a good man. Treated every patient with dignity and respect, be they prince or pauper. And he wouldn't think twice about risking his own life when others' lives were in danger. Could barely swing a sword, and it wouldn't stop him from braving monster-infested forests, roads roamed by sin-eaters, and the gods know what else. He even showed his face here at the round from time to time. Of course, that's what did him in the end. And yet, I reckon he died with no regrets, save for leaving poor Kalia behind to fend for herself. Anyhow, you have my thanks, friend. And with that, I best prepare to hit the road, as someone who needs me.
It was, wasn't it? The forest of the Low Shepherd. Oh, whoa. What? Another quest? Oh, okay, a follow-up quest, apparently.
Well, there's nothing to be gained from standing around here moping. Kalia needs me, so I best take to the road. Colfus lost both his dear wife and parents not long after the girl was born. Raised Kalia all by himself, he did. They weren't rich by any means, but still, he saw that she wasn't for nothing. Can't even imagine what the poor girl's going through, all alone in this dangerous world. As Colfus's close friend, it is my duty to be there for her and see to whatever she needs. You have to think of it. Don't suppose you'd be interested in coming along. Just one man, and looking after Kalia isn't likely to be an easy task. You're a lifesaver, friend. I'm sure that'll mean the world to the girl. And with that, I'd best be gathering my belongings. See you back at Fort Job.
Were your belongings on the road? Where did you go? Ooh. Something going on down there. Oh, some dude's just fighting some stuff. Wee! 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 Duck, dodge, dip, dive, and dodge. Through the trees. Now go over the trees. Is she now? And touchdown! Boy, look how thin it is. You need to. Hey, that's how it came, man. I didn't have nothing to do with that. Uncle Neilden, you came all the way here for me? And you, Warren? How can I ever repay you for your generosity? Money.
Think nothing of it, girl. Poor thing. You've been through more than any child should have to suffer. But don't you worry. Uncle Neilden and Uncle Warren are here to see you to your every need.
What now? Truly are too kind. Everyone has been. Why, even those here in the fort I had never spoken to before have stopped by to offer their sympathies. Whatever have I done to deserve such kindness?
Reckon your old man is to thank for that. The people loved him, Kalia. And they know that his daughter and assistant is cut from the same cloth. You've got nothing to feel guilty about.
What are you saying, Uncle Neilton? It's my fault. All of it. I never should have let him go to that terrible place.
Don't ever think of blaming yourself for that, Kalia. Your father went there because he felt it was his duty. 100 men couldn't have stopped that stubborn bastard once he made up his mind.
Yes, this is what everyone tells me. That father was a talented physician and a great man. That he's a hero who did not shy in the face of danger and sacrificed himself for the name of our cause. This I know, and yet... To me, he was my father! As cruel as it sounds, I could care less that he died a hero. I wanted him to live! But still, after me, he did not even give me the chance to say goodbye.
Kalia, your old man have left you... Sorry. Your old man may have left you here, but you never have left his mind and heart. Not for one moment. You're more important to him than anything.
I know this, and yet I do not understand his duty, his patience, his daughter. How can any one man be so selfless? Did he never stop to think for himself? Forgive me, my friends. I am still feeling a bit overwhelmed by it all.
No apologies needed, girl. You've had it harder than any of us, and yet we have to carry on without him somehow. All of us do. So tell me, Kalia, what do you plan on doing now?
Sick and wounded still show up at these doors. My heart aches for them, yet I am but a physician's assistant. I simply cannot offer them the treatment that father once did. And so I think I will head to the Crystarium. I will shutter the doors of the infirmary, sell the furniture and equipment for what little they are worth, and use the coin to fund my trip.
Aye, perhaps that would be for the best. You'd be safe there, at least, and as good a place as any to start a new life. There's a residence hall there, the Catenaries, they call it, where they give room and board to refugees and others looking to make the Crystarium their new home. You can take shelter there till you find a job and place of your own. Say, Warren, would you mind going on ahead and make the arrangements? The boy, Silgon, is an acquaintance of mine. Space is always tight, but let him know that Kalia's situation, and I reckon he'll be able to find a room for her.
I cannot even begin to express my depths of gratitude, friend. Thank you. Aww, sadness. Alright, let's finish up these quests, and then we're going to call it a night. Or, I'll call it a night. It's a morning for everybody else, but...
Welcome back, friend. You found my supplies, yes? Oh, please say that you did. Just the thought of scouring the privy with a toothbrush again is sending shivers down my spine.
Yes, I did your job for you.
Could it be... Oh, but it is! My sack! My love...
You were missing your sack there, buddy, huh?
My lovely, lovely sack.
Well, that's your opinion.
And though it looks rather worse for wear, the contents appear to be entirely intact. What exactly are the contents, you ask? Among other things, there happen to be a remarkable device that's been entrusted to us in the god by the Crystal Exarch himself, who is said to have exhumed it from the Crystal Tower. Though it simply looks like a pretty round gemstone, it somehow has the ability to measure the concentration of ether in the air and matter around us. Needless to say, it's not something that anyone, not even the artisans of the mean, can just toss together. If I had lost it for good...
But thanks to you, I don't have to think about that anymore, do I? I know it isn't much, but please take this as token of my thanks. And with that, I'd best hurry back, lest I get punished anyway for my tardiness. Fare thee well! Ah! Alright, hey, pansy! Hey.
Do mine ears deceive me? The tittering and snickering is no more. Could it be? Dare I dream? Have you put an end to the gremlin menace once and for all? Oh, glorious! Ahem. That is to say, thank you, traveler. All of Fort Job is in your debt. Forgive me, I get carried away when the topic turns to those nasty buggers. Speaking of which, do you ever wonder where they came from? I can swear I never saw one of them before the flood. I heard someone saying that they first just started popping up after the Crystarium was built, and they came out of the tower. As for the truth, who can say? But all I know is they're not bothering us anymore. That's good enough for me.
Ah, they probably came over from the source with the tower. Welcome back, friend, and thank you once again for your invaluable aid. Take pride in knowing that you have made a great contribution to historical scholarship today. Pray accept this as a token of my thanks, and with that, I had best return to my studies. Farewell! Ta-da! Let's head back to the Crystarium. Finish off this quest over here. Alright. Where do we gotta go? Ah! There. What's this? Universal Markets. Markets. Oh, there we go. This is the very top one. Hello! We've come to finish side quests so that Featherhoof can finish his live stream. Mr. Silgaham. Greetings and welcome to the Catanaries. How may I be of service to you today? A young girl has been orphaned at Fort Job, you say? Well, this is tragic indeed. But worry not, a room just opened up earlier today. I will reserve it for Miss Kalia straight away. Your timing is most fortunate. Ever since the raid on Holminster Switch, refugees have been pouring in day after day, and our rooms can only hold so many. But do not worry. We will do everything we can for your young acquaintance. There are others here who have suffered similar tragedies, and can doubtless sympathize with her plight. She will be among friends. Needless to say, I and the rest of the staff will also watch over her closely, and see to her needs until such time as she has acclimated to life here in the Crystarium. Tell her to come in safety, and that we look forward to welcoming her on to our halls. Okay. Oh, I gotta go. Okay. Back to Fort Job it is. And boop! Found you! Hello. Welcome back, Warren. I cannot thank you enough for all that you have done for me. I very much look forward to settling in my new home at the Crystarium. And yet I fear there's been something of a complication. Uncle Neil and I have all but finished packing my things when... but forgive me a moment. I must collect my thoughts. God damn it! End! My apologies, Warren. I fear we have a bit of a situation on our hands. While you were away, kindly making arrangements for me at the Crystarium, a young man was rushed here with the most horrific symptoms.
Aye, one of those new recruits here at the Fort Job. A nasty fiend got him. And one of those damn treemen got him bad. As his brothers-in-arms tell it, he was lucky to survive. Sadly, he won't be surviving much longer in his current state. See, the beast that nicked him had some nasty venom in its claws. The way the poor boy's convulsing, it's probably spreading through his body even as we speak. He's resting in bed for now. But if we don't do something soon...
Searching through Father's belongings, I found a book containing recipes for a wide variety of antidotes. The instructions seem clear enough. I'm quite confident I can mix one up, provided I have the proper ingredients. Unfortunately, that's easier said than done. The most vital ingredient is a swab of the original poison with which the man was stricken. And furthermore, the medicine must be mixed immediately after obtaining the sample, whilst the venom is still fresh. We know precisely which type of beast did it, and they are more common and plentiful in these parts. We would not have to travel far to procure the poison, provided we had someone with the strength to fell the fiend. The soldiers here have been so kind to my father and me, I simply cannot let them down in the time of need. Oh, Warren, I beg of you, will you help me?
Yes. You can count on old Neilden too, my girl. I'm no slouch in battle after all, or have you forgotten?
Thank you, Uncle Neilden, but no. You must stay here with our patient. Make sure that he has water to drink, and tell him that I will return shortly with the antidote.
I understand. Watch yourself out there, Kalia.
It's you too. All right, Warren, we have no time to lose. The creatures we seek lurk in the woodlands just west of the fort. I will meet you there. Okay. Bye. Flying kitty! It's gonna take up a fast. Probably. Maybe. Possibly. And touchdown! Boop. Here we are, Warren. Do you see those ghastly living trees? These are the fiends that poisoned that poor soldier. Here's a file, and you may collect the sample. Father's records make it clear that the venom is quick to break down. If too much time passes, I will have to ask that you collect a fresh sample. Also, be warned. These beasts are not likely to part with their poison willingly. Like as not, you will have to weaken them somewhat before they allow you to get close enough to do the deed. Be safe, Warren. I will stand here and prepare for the rest of the ingredients. Hello! Boop. And, oops. I fucked up my rotation already. But then I remember, I'm not here to kill it, so... Hey, stop fighting! Ah, crap! Oh, wait, okay, good, I stopped fighting. Alright. Key item. Oh, I didn't get a key item? Okay, maybe I have to kill it. I'll get you. Did I get it? Apparently not. Hello! I will try to kill you then. Boop. Boop. Oh, there it is! Got it! Come on. Go, 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 go! Warren, is that what I think it is? Take it, quick! Do what you gotta do! Perfect! Yes, I do believe this is exactly what I need to mix up the antidote. Did you mix it? This shouldn't take long. Keep a lookout and make sure no nasty fiends sneak up on us. Okay. Looking out. Looking out. Okay. That should do it. Quickly now, we must hurry back to the fort while the boy still draws breath. You know, I could carry it on the back of my thing. To get only of her patient, Kalia runs off ahead. Unaware of the scent of the medicine may attract unwanted attention. It would be wise to go after her. Okie dokie. Whee! Unicorn! I will save you! Hello. Why are you not dead yet? Deadly Draco, pray me dead. And this I command. There we go. Oh, Warren, thank you. How was I looking, not thinking? Before I knew it, the beast was upon me. Fortunately, I am unhurt and the medicine is safe. It's a miracle. No, it was you, Warren. I shudder to even think of what would have happened if you had not rushed to my side as you did. But my foolishness has already cost us too much time. Come, we must hurry back to Fort Job before it's too late. Is it too late? Is it already too late? Is he already dead?
Good to see you back in one piece, friend. Gilly's inside tending to the boy. I reckon we should leave her alone till the job is done.
Okay. What in the world is that? The treatment is complete. The poison has been flushed from his system. Though it will take time for him to regain his strength, the man will live. My hair? I simply tied it back, the way Father always did when he was working. He would always say that he wanted nothing to block his field of vision when examining his patients.
Wicked white, if you ain't the spitting image of him. And mind you, I ain't just talking about your looks.
Why, whatever do you mean, Uncle Neilden?
The fire burning in your eyes? The way you couldn't think of nothing but the poor boy who needed your help? The way you didn't hesitate to fling yourself into harm's way for his sake? I swear, it's as if your whole family is determined to send old Uncle Neilden to an early grave out of sheer fright. Like father, like daughter, for better and for worse.
Is it possible? I resemble Father more than I thought.
Aye, girl. Aye. And not just your own father, but his father before him. You never met him, but I did. And I can say it for certain. You come from a long line of folks with more compassion than common sense. Colfus's father wasn't a healer, but a soldier. One of the first members of the Custarium Guard. Time and again, he would put his life on the line here at Fort Job to keep those who were building the city safe. To Colfus and I, he was a hero, and so we swore to vow one day that we'd follow in his footsteps, protect the people of this land from danger. That's how I came to join the Guard. Colfus, on the other hand, he was never much one for fighting. He struggled with this at first, but eventually, he was able to find a calling of his own. And whatever he lacked in brute strength, he more than made up for it with his courage. Courage I see is alive and well in his daughter.
Courage, indeed.
Wouldn't you agree, Warren? You're no stranger to acts of risking your life for the sake of others, after all.
Sometimes.
Come now! Uncle Neildy's no fool. Don't think I haven't heard from my fellow guards about your rescue mission with Captain Lena during the raid on Holminster. Rushing into a den of sin-eaters just to save those poor villagers. That's a selfless act of courage and self-sacrifice if I've ever heard of one.
Is this true, Warren? That you risked your very life to save the people of Holminster? But they were strangers to you, yes? How was it you were able to put yourself in peril for the sake of total strangers? I see. So, you did what you felt you had to do. Thanks to you, it is finally clear to me. I know what I must do. Go into stripping! Oh, I mean, Warren, Uncle Neilden, pray send word to the Crystarium. I will not be needing a room. I intend to stay here, at Fort Job, and carry on Father's legacy. I know this is a dangerous place, and my own skills pale in comparison to his. And yet, there is no one else better equipped to tend to these people. I would do what I can, but I must. Father left behind a wealth of knowledge. If I study diligently and work to hone my skills, then one day, perhaps I might be the healer he once was.
Aye, my girl. I reckon you just might. None can say what tomorrow will bring, and yet this I know. You've already done your father proud. If only that stubborn bastard could have been here to see this day.
Thank you for always believing in me, but my journey is to follow in my father's footsteps has only begun.
That's the spirit, girl! But remember, you needn't walk the path alone. If you're ever finding yourself overwhelmed by it all, you can always give Uncle Neildy a shout.
Thank you, my friend. I will. And you, Warren, I was but a stranger to you, and yet you have shown me more kindness than anyone.
Oh, just totally demean all the people who came to give you sympathies and help when your father died. Yeah, okay, fine, alright, but be that way.
Your selflessness has inspired me to find something deep within me that, were it not for you, I never would have known was there. I thank you from the bottom of my heart.
Let's see. Determination, spell seed, critical hit. We'll go with Spaghetti on Nero. Get in there. Go heal people. Go on. Huzzah! We finished all the side quests again! Alrighty then. Seeing as it's well past time at this point, I'm going to go ahead and end this episode here, guys. Oh, I love this game so much. So, for now, I'm going to go ahead and end this. And seeing as we're at the end of a live stream, you know what that means. Plug time. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, if you enjoyed what I did here today, then consider stopping over at my Patreon, patreon.com/featherhoof_gaming, where for just a couple bucks a month, not only can you help support the channel, help it grow, help me get better equipment for the studio, but you get something back in return. From exclusive access to a Discord chat, early access to videos, exclusive versions of videos, being a voice on multiplayer Saturdays. Even if you're a $5 or higher patron, you get access to a patron-exclusive extended version of the 2 Cent Show I co-host with one Mr. 2 Griffin. Or at least the ones I co-host with him. But if none of that entices you, you could, of course, always instead subscribe to this channel right here on Twitch, which instead will give you the ability to kill ads, because let's face it, who doesn't love killing ads? And it gives you access to the emoticons that Tyro and Ellie and Blackfoot and Night's Angel and Snow are all spamming for you over there. Also remember, if you're an Amazon Prime or Twitch Prime subscriber, you can subscribe to one channel every 30 days for free. So, why not make it this one? Costs you nothing extra, still kicks a little bit back to the channel, and you still get access to the emoticons. So, win-win, I think. But, you know, if you don't have any money, I understand. Money can be tight, I get that. But you can still support the channel for free. Absolutely nothing. First off, by sharing it. Letting people know the channel is here, letting them know what we do. You know, help grow the community, because the bigger the community, the more we can do with more people. And feedback. Feedback and constructive criticism helps out immensely. Keeps the channel growing, keeps it moving forward, more importantly, keeps it from moving backwards. And you could do so when this episode shows up on YouTube later, where in the comment section below, you can let me know what you liked, what you didn't like, things you'd like to see more of, less of, or just other games you'd like to see played on the channel. And that is my shtick. That's my spiel. Guys, I gotta take off. I hope you had fun. I hope you enjoyed the extra 40 minutes I gave you there. We'll be back tomorrow with more Final Fantasy XIV, as well as with Friday. But then Saturday will be Multiplayer Saturday. Hope to see you there. But until then, take care. Have yourselves a fantastic morning, afternoon, evening, or sleep, whichever one you're heading towards. And I will see you all next time.